All right, investors, I'm coming in here, going straight to the chats, and then we're finna go to the lineup, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let you go on this good Thursday afternoon. I promise you. I promise. Let me come in and go to the stage. Let me come on and go to the stage. How you doing, investors? Oh, Tony Talks vested up on the 17th of July of 2026. Hey, you already know we're going to talk about, and based off that thumbnail, I had already said last week, this time, yes, exactly. Last week, this time, even on Mike Howard, he signed his own affidavit on the set on July the 7th of 2026. It was last Thursday. That bombshell dropped, and we read the whole entire affidavit that Mike Howard had wrote up and presented to Karmelo Anthony as a Trojan horse. We already went over that. We already read over that. But hold on, let me go in and take care of this algorithm for a second. Hold on. I want to go in and tell you exactly what this is. So this is Carmelo's Anthony. This is day number 37 since Carmelo Anthony was wrongfully convicted. And tonight I'm bringing to the stage Patrick Fallon. I told him and I told you, if Carmelo Anthony did not, I'm sorry, if Pat Fallon did not make a statement by this past Monday, and today is Thursday, by this past Monday, that I was going to continue to dig into his background. Matter of fact, for him, I was going to start digging into his background to see what type of connections he had with John Metcalf, Texas AG Ken Paxton, Judge Roach, and all of that. So starting today, officially, this is my first live stream on Patrick Fallon. All right, all right. And like I said, Carmelo Anthony was wrongfully convicted 37 days ago. So in this deep dive analysis, we're going to explore the intensifying legal battle for Carmelo Anthony and the unusual links regarding this young man indirectly. But all these dots in the background is connecting really fast. And I did my own homework, and shout out to Willie D. Willie D live today. I just came out on lunch, and Willie D already had a video for me, so I'm gonna take a clip for a clip. I'm gonna use a clip from his video that he did today because I cannot find the video myself. So shout out to Willie D. Shout out to Willie D. I needed this today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now let me go ahead and go to the comments for 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and then I'm gonna play my clips, and I'm gonna show you what I got, and then I'm gonna let you go. Okay, investors? All right, all right, all right. Let's see who's in the house already today. Let's see who's already in the house today for Tony Talks vested up compelling and law. I gotta add that compelling law. Compelling, oh gosh, Tony Talks vested up compelling sports and law edge. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. What's going on, Lady E? What's up, Lady E? Hello, Tony investors. What's up, protected by God? Hey, Tony investors. I know you're coming in tonight with the business. You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. Bright day, Tony invested up. Did you get rested up? Yes. Yes. Because the investors are showing up to put in that work needed to clear the smoke surrounding Carmelo's appeal and new trial. Justice for Kamelo. Free Carmelo, free Carmelo, free Carmelo. Now, let me tell you one thing. Today is 37. In 3 more days, it's going to be that 40th day for that wrong conviction. And isn't this, how can I say this? We all biblical people over here. 40 days and 40 nights. 40 days and 40 nights. 40 days and 40 nights. That's all I'm going to say. 40 days and 40 nights. 40 days and 40 nights. And the day is number 37. The day is number 37. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. 40 days and 40 nights. And the day is number 37. Good evening, Tony investors. What's up, Betty Boop? How you doing? What's up, buddy? Betty Boop. How you doing? Let's see here. Good evening, Tony. Miss Tony. What's up, Teresa? Good evening, Chad. What's up, Teresa? Some of the transcript. Oh, that means we got something to talk about on Fridays. And I normally don't go live on Fridays. Now, I'm traveling home tomorrow. I'm traveling home tomorrow, investors. So if I'm not, once again, I normally don't do a live on Fridays because I come on Saturday mornings. So if I don't do a live tomorrow, you'll see me on Saturday morning, okay? But if something big happened tomorrow on day number 38, we're going to come back. But first of all, thank you so much to all of you subscribers, and members and investors. What's the difference between a investor and a subscriber? Somebody that just subscribe because they don't know Tony Talks vested up. But the investors, you know who I am and you feel my passion. Okay, so I'm going to say investors, subscribers, and members. Thank you so much for all of your support over here. Ooh, the likes, the comments, the viewing, just all of that. And we are on day 37, and they thought we still wouldn't be here. They thought we still wouldn't be here. So go ahead. Black America and a sector of the white America that is still supporting Karmelo Anthony, go ahead and give yourself a bow. Go ahead and give yourself a bow. We are on day 37 and we still here. We still here and we can continue to be here until we get the news that we want, such as what we got 2 days ago. Let me go through this because I need to do a refresher. I feel like I need to do a refresher. Free Karmelo, free Karmelo. That's right. Hit the like button when you come in. Hit the like button. Salute, beautiful. What's going on, Egyptian? What's going on? What's up, Shelly? Hello, Tony investors. What's up? What's up? What's up? And family, what's up? 420, come on with it. You better bring that energy tonight. What's up? How you doing, Janice? Free Karmelo. Oh, they go troublemaker. Y'all, I'm gonna do away with Justine. I'm gonna do away with Justine. What's up? How you doing, Eric? Good evening, Tony Talks, Mars, and chats. And one fight. One love, one fight, and one mind. What's up, everybody? Tony Talks, vested up Mars, and everybody, what's going on, baby girl Angela? What kind of name is that? I like that. I'm sorry. Hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing, Virgo Princess? Don't take that no type of way. It just comes out that way. What's up? Hey, how you doing, Missy? What's going on? Hello, Tony and everybody. Come on. Yo, let's go, Vestals. Yo, let's go, Vestas. What's up? You know, I can't yell in this hotel, but one more day. And Saturday, y'all will be turning down y'all volume because I'll be hype and lit. Yo, let's go, Vestas. Patricia, what's up, Patricia? Hey, Queen. Tony invested up, family. Come on with it. Only Pamela Ways. What's up, y'all? Here you go. Let's see here. How you doing? I told y'all about a month ago about Pat Fallon and his son under the tent. Hold on. Don't get me too excited. Yes, you did. Exhale. That man is quiet now. Pat Fallon, the U.S. representative, and I sure been labeling him wrong. I've been calling him a senator. No. He was a senator for about a few years in Texas, but right now he's a U.S. representative. Oh, gosh. Oh, he's for the pickings. He's for the pickings. Just hold one. Just, what's up, Danny? You know I've been missing you. What's going on, man? I still remember what you said last Thursday. I'm still traveling, but I remember what you said last, Danny. But it's nice to see you again, Danny. Hey, guess what? Hey, you already know on the other side of the house, the NFL, Shador Sanders, we're about to get that right here. But right now, I'm handling a very important topic. But thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being double vested up. But I got it, Danny. I got you. Much love to you, King. What's up? Patrice for Karmelo, free Karmelo. Hey, Tony in chat. Who, me? Yes, you. I like that. All right. Tony, we back in this thing. Let's get investors. Did Patton son? Listen, last week, when I was reading that affidavit and I said, hey, Pat Fallon, you need to come out here at least this weekend or at least by Monday morning and tell us that you had none of the matter of fact, based off what I saw on Willie D and some other podcasters talking about Pat Fallon. And let me tell you one thing. There is a reason, for some reason, that Pat Fallon's name hit the airways again. I didn't even know Pat Fallon existed until the weekend of the 4th. So we're talking about 2 weekends ago. And for some reason, Pat Fallon's name hit the airways, and I come out on lunch. I said, I'm talking about this man tonight. So something has went on. I'm gonna say something has went on now that everybody is talking about a Pat Fallon. And you know I was gonna talk about a Pat Fallon tonight. So hey, it's the right time. And I'm gonna say yes. If he didn't, he had something to do about it, because those receipts that Willie D had dug up on Fox News and some other places where he got his sources, the way that Pat Fallon was talking about Karmelo Anthony, and the way that Pat Fallon was saying some of the things about the Austin Metcalf family, his son had something to do with under that tent. Either he was part of it or he know about it. And why Pat Fallon would cover it up at the level of speaking on the case at the level that he did if his son was not involved is very odd. With Tony Talks vested up, what did you say again? I said, based off the receipts that we saw Pat Fallon post on social media and some of the things that he said on Fox News, if his son was not involved, it's very odd the way he was conducting himself last year and this year, especially after conviction. Now, on the 6th, no. After conviction, right? Did we know that Mike Howard was going to be that whistleblower, that Trojan horse that we knew? No, not even Pat Fallon knew that Mike Howard was going to roll over like this. Now, we're going to play again on Willie D. If you haven't seen it, I got the clip on what Pat Fallon said on Fox News. And this is after the conviction. But this was before Mike's Howard affidavit. And I want you to hear what this man said with his chest. Hold on, I'm gonna get to it. I'm a member, Tony. Let's get busy. You know I got you. Hope everybody is doing well. Bush to your Brown. You caught me off guard. What's up, buddy? You caught me off guard. SDB 1208. Yes. It's going to be a great live. Come with the energy. What's up, Slim? Come with the energy. Tessa Sanders. Hey, if you Shador Sanders, Auntie or Ken, let me know. You in the house. They never thought Kamelo would have the support that he has on day 37. Where my lady Duck? I don't know. Hey, y'all. Protect this kid. Did this Fallon guy got connections to Judge Prosecutor Jeff Metcalf? Buddy, as I close my eyes, the answer is yes. Come on with it. It's about to be dangerous. I'm finished with the chat. I read all the chats. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, here we go. I got the slides already up. I told you I'm not going to waste your time. This right here, I have found the clip that I was looking for the other night with the no guilty brothers, right? It's a small clip. Here we go. Now, I called Mike Howard the Trojan horse. As you watched the live the other night, he's definitely a whistleblower. In the appeal affidavit that he gave Karmelo Anthony legal team, and also what he did behind the scenes, even with his own, I'm going to say his own self-defense. Yeah, I'm talking about Mike Howard because the way that he wrote that up. And also, I show proof that when a lawyer or anybody legally, especially blow the horn, become a whistleblower, it starts an investigation immediately after they submit such an affidavit in the legal system. Okay. But let me go and play this right here, and then I'm gonna do a recap, and then I'm gonna get into Pat Fallon, and then I'm just gonna share with you what I got, and then I'm gonna let you go, Vesters. Come on to the stage. Where them two brothers at? Here we go.
For new trial. You know, and it's another thing I want to say about this. Two more things. Number one, we was all screaming ineffective assistance of counsel, but I don't see that nowhere in the motion for new trial. So I have to sit there and think to myself.
Okay, so just to reset the stage. So you remember when we went in the affidavit, the pieces that I did randomly select, they're right. He's right. And today I did a research, did a quick search. I did not see where Karmelo Anthony new legal team provided or requested one of the grounds for a new trial was because of ineffective assistance of counsel. Remember, that was what one of the grounds that a lot of people was talking about. Even people on Fox, they was talking about the ineffective assistance of counsel that Karmelo Anthony would definitely use. New legal team could definitely use for a new trial. So I just set the stage. So this is where we're going to pick up in the conversation, okay?
Why wouldn't they file ineffective assistance of counsel? But then I saw Mike Howard's affidavit. Okay, so maybe the appeal got him to help. Thought it was more valuable for him to be on our side than to point the finger at him right now.
They never would have known about the agreement. They never would have known about that.
They never would have known.
So they made the right decision on that.
It is very normal and very typical for a trial attorney to work with the appeals attorney in the appellate case. We've done that ourselves as trial attorneys on a couple of appeals. We work with the appellate attorneys all the way through the decisions. So that's a year, 2 years down the road. We still working with the appeals lawyer, assisting with the appeal. So maybe the appeals team thought that Mike Howard would be more valuable as an asset than as a foe. And we can't do nothing but respect the experts on that, because they have the experience in doing these appeals, and I trust Russ and his team that they know what they're doing. But secondly, one of the other appeal issues that they raised was Karmelo's Sixth Amendment right to a public trial, and how the judge denied access to the general public, the media, the cameras. And I like in a motion how they pointed out other high-profile cases like Amber Geiger and other cases where the judge allowed it. The judge only opened the court.
So we already went over the Sixth Amendment. We already know about that. Karmelo Anthony, he selected a speedy trial, which was denied. There should be no way that 6 months, we read over that in Texas, normally it takes a defendant 6 months to get his trial heard before a jury, right? But out of Judge Roach own mouth, he took an additional 18 months just to do all the logistics behind the scenes regarding audio, visual, and everything else. And he definitely tampered with that evidence. John Roach actually definitely tampered with that evidence. So he denied Karmelo Anthony a speedy trial. It should not take over 14 months. 14 months for Karmelo Anthony to go to trial and be found guilty on a clear-cut case, right? Because it only took the jury 30 minutes to render a guilty verdict. 30 minutes to render a guilty verdict. So why did it take John Roach? What was he doing for 8 months behind the scenes to get this case together? But hey, the new lawyer is going to bring all of that out. Come on, let's see here. Hold on, I don't want to get too lost. Mike Howard is definitely trying to cover his butt. That I'll take as long he's helped Karmelo Anthony case. And you see how 2 other lawyers spoke about Mike Howard in this. So you're right. If Mike Howard, and I'm only going to give him a little bit of credit, because trust me, as this investor said, he's trying to cover himself or save himself a very harsh and severe punishment. But he didn't have to do it. Mike Howard didn't have to do it. He could be just like with Toby Shook. Toby Shook hasn't submitted his affidavit, and the prosecutor hasn't submitted his. And Judge Roach, he hasn't submitted his affidavit. So, Mike Howard. We just go swing Mike Howard a little bit. But he didn't have to do it. Not all rides are smooth. We ride it with Tony. Rough Riders tonight. Hey, don't get me motivated. No, so quick they had to use Mike Howard to write the affidavit. They can't throw him out before he did. And I would definitely like to know, did they ask Mike Howard to write the affidavit? This is a serious question. Did they ask Mike Howard to write an affidavit, or did Mike Howard voluntarily give up this affidavit? Either which way, we're going to use it. But I would definitely like to know, Did Mike Howard being upset for whatever reason behind the scene, or if he got that knock on the door and say, hey, we gonna put handcuffs on you, you better explain what happened? What convinced or influenced Mike Howard to write this affidavit? No matter what, we got it, and I love it. Exhibit 10, Exhibit 10, Exhibit 10. Hey, how you doing? Protected by God. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Tony, how you doing? Trisha, how you doing? How you doing? Now, we know from that partial transcript release, the agreement is on record. Free Karmelo. Free Karmelo. Okay, whom? Okay, free Karmelo. Hold on. Hey, how you doing? Free Marcelo Jackson. Hey, how you doing? That's another. Oh, I know you. I got you. I remember you. I remember you. I remember you. Yeah, I remember you. Hey, how you doing, sweetie? How you doing, love? They all are drunk with thinking they are untouchable and could do whatever they want to do. Time to come on back down to earth. God would not be mocked. Hold on, Karmelo. Hey, how you doing, Katie? What's going on, Katie? And didn't do a good job at that neither. Who? They had to set the plan in motion. See why? cover your butt. Roach wasn't doing anything. You right. Mike Howard is trying to wiggle his way out of this corruption, but the Most High will have his vengeance on his enemies. Facts. It's a doctored up mud shot. Oh yeah, Miss Mel, most definitely. I just think I jumped the gun. This judge recusal appeal new trial process may take about. Not with this affidavit. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to take this long. Hey, listen. I don't think it's going to take this long. Yeah, listen. Y'all remember this thumbnail right here? We've been discussing the new trial process, right? And the appeal process. And this right here, let's not forget this now. Let's not forget this. I'm going to have hope. I'm going to listen every day. I'm going to be marching. I got hope. I don't think it's going to take that long. I'm sorry. It's not going to take that. To me, it's not going to take this long. When I read this letter right here and that judge received it 11:56 that morning. And before 1 o'clock on the same day, he signed it effective immediately. This is listen, the longer they play with this case and don't take it through the process, because there is a process for an expedient appeal based on what Mike Howard gave up to Karmelo Anthony legal team next week. That should be on grounds for an expedited appeal immediately. And like I said, if everybody moves the way that Judge Ray Wheless, the presiding judge, over this order of assignment for Judge Harle, everybody should move like this. Get it signed, push it forward. Get it signed, push it forward. Get it signed, push it forward. And they know it's coming. So it shouldn't be no, I got to read it. I need to be familiar with this case. No. We ain't going to play this way, Texas. We're not going to play dumb, okay, Texas? We are not going to play dumb. Get it signed, push it forward. Get it signed, push it forward. You already know this coming. Everybody should have the same passion as this judge right here. Get it signed, push it forward, and be done with it. No. Ain't no 2 years. We don't got time for no 2 years. Karmelo Anthony should not be behind jail as of now. And if Texas want to continue to play with this young man's life, knowing that he has been totally railroaded, okay, Texas, we already pulled up at the last live. Texas, out of all the states as of 2024, has already paid out in lump sum over $100 million for wrongfully convicted inmates. Well, Tony Talks listed up what you say. You heard what I said. We did the research over here right before I ended that live. Texas has paid out over $100 million for wrongfully convicted for exonerations. So let them keep playing. It's going to add up. And once Karmelo Anthony, yes, he's a grown man now. Once he gets finished with the state of Texas, you might as well add another $100 million on top of that. Because that young man has lost scholarships. Matter of fact, he's just being railroaded by the whole entire justice system on a national stage because John Roach Remember, he wanted it like this because he wanted to be a celebrity, okay? John Roach wanted to be a celebrity. And if, I almost said something. Hold back, Tony, hold back. So we finna keep pushing. They only were making sure that those jurors get the info about Melo, and then they were in there. It took 30 minutes to set up. Come on with it. Come on. Yes. Let's see here. I bet they asked him to do it. He better on their team. Right. And he can, matter of fact, Mike Howard, you remember, hold on, let me drop this right here. Mike Howard, you remember when you wrote this in your affidavit, you remember when you decided to do that gentleman's agreement with the state and the prosecutor, and you had agreed to go to Karmelo Anthony's mother and say, what's those two words? I love my son. Show mercy on my son. Mike Howard, when this case goes through the proper channel and Karmelo Anthony is out free, exonerated, you will be throwing your own self at the mercy of the jury. Everybody got to get their karma. And what you did as an injustice. Now, I know you're trying to lighten the sentence that you're going to get, Mike Howard. Whatever the course is, let the course be. But Mike Howard, the same way you had his mother limit his mother's testimony on that stand, Mike Howard, you will have to throw the mercy, yourself mercy at the justice system too. Look at the karma that's coming back. I know that mother had to be embarrassed when she can only say 2 sentences. Mike Howard, you had to write up 30 paragraphs because of your wrongdoing. I'm trying to get off Mike Howard because this is the night for Pat Fallon. But somebody got to say it. Mike Howard, you will be throwing your own self at the mercies of the justice system for what they about to bring down to Collins County. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pat Fallon, you about to come to the stage. Let me go ahead and bring this back up. You about to come back to the stage, Pat Fallon. And my car should have been upset at the way he did, and my car should have been upset at the way he did him, because they also blindside dude as well. Hello, hey, how you doing? They had their minds made up already, and that's why everything was so quick. Yes. Could Kamelo also get arrested for treason? Okay, let's see here. Now, 420, you know why I had to script that. I can't even respond to now. I'm pretty sure you missed the word or something, okay? Don't drive and text. Nobody don't drive and text. It won't take that long. Come on, that's with it. So, Bunny, I understand, but this is an exceptional. This is a very exceptional case. And this right here, God has his hand on this. This is a very exceptional case. I'm going to ask the question again. What defense lawyer within 30 days of any case, high profile or not, has submitted an affidavit just like this? This is unusual. It's not going to take 2 years. This is unusual. Trust me. The judge looks at this railroad concur. They're not going to let this case. No. Right. The affidavit should be grounds. Come on with it. The affidavit should be grounds for him being released during this appeal. Come on with it, because of what happened. When you got his own defense attorney saying basically, yeah, I railroaded this young man, why go through the normal process? That's why I said 40 days and 40 nights. 40 days and 40 nights. The day is number 37. Let's remember that. It won't be 2 years in Jesus' name. Come on with it. It won't be 2 names in. Come on, it won't be two years in Jesus' name. Has anyone heard the flood? Didn't that happen last year? The flood waters in Texas, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Texas. It definitely was Texas. And matter of fact, I think it was a little bit from down the road from Collins County. Hold on. Because we know about the ice storm over there in Texas that happened a couple years ago. In Texas, it even snowed in Texas this January. And I think they was out lights. Hold on, Texas. Texas, let me tell you one thing, Texas, if you are in the room, you need to start falling down on your knees so that God has mercy on Texas, okay? Even for because of the evil has had their way. Oh Lord, ask for God to come swiftly. Come swiftly. Because Texas, hold on, let me see what them floods was. I forgot about that. The Camp Mystic. Was it? When was this? Hold on. Matter of fact, hold on, whoa. This is today. At least 2 dead in catastrophic flooding in Texas Hill country. This was whoa. This is today, y'all. Hold on. This is today. Texas has had another catastrophic flooding in another county. Hold on. Texas County. Yeah, hold on. I don't want to jump to no conclusion. Hold on. Let me go to CNN. Hold on. Breaking news. 2 at least dead in a catastrophic flooding in Texas Hill country. Now, maybe it's just named Texas. Let's go ahead. Large and deadly flood waves surged through an area where mostly 100 died last year. So this is the same place? Okay, come on with it, Tony. At least 2 people have died in a flash flood in Texas Hill country as large and deadly flood waters surged down rivers and creeks, spurring more than 230 rescues. The Guadalupe River at Comfort, Texas. Breaking news. Is this okay? Breaking news rolled 25 feet in 1 hour. 25 feet in 1 hour, and slow-moving storms dropped several inches of rain. About a year's worth of rain has already fallen in southern Texas. This is 28 minutes ago. While water levels have receded in some areas, officials urge residents to remain vigilant and as more rain loom ahead, including a possible downpour overnight Friday. In Caryville, officials said accurate warnings in time save lives in the community. Still railing from last year flood, 4th of July floods. Here we go. One of the people who died in the Central Texas flooding was a 65-year-old Caryville man who was swept away while in his mobile home, his wife confirmed to the San Antonio Express News. Comal County, Texas issues evacuation. This is 31 minutes ago, y'all. This is breaking news. 31 minutes ago, Comal County, Texas issues evacuation orders along the Guadalupe River. This is the same county that was hit last year. Comal County, Texas issued a mandatory evacuation order Thursday evening for all areas along the Guadalupe River due to threatening flooding threats. The county is about 40 miles north of San Antonio. Let's see how far this is from Collins County. So this is 298 miles, which would take about 5 hours. 5 hours. And you just read last year, around the 4th of July, last year, that it was that catastrophic flood where all of those campers got lost their lives. And again this year, they are threatening with the same thing. And 2 people has already died in Texas. Didn't I just say before reading this, Texas, to all of the people in Texas, please get down on your knees because God is going to move through Texas because of what they're doing to Karmelo Anthony and all of our brothers and sisters. Sandra Bland, let's not forget that Sandra Bland also lost her life in Texas. Let's not forget Daniel Irving, who lost his life last year. And Texas is doing right because the young white man that is part of his murdering has already been arrested. Texas, God. mm, 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 mm. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. Texas, Texas. Good evening, Tony and investors. I agree with you. Good evening, all. What's going on? Hey, how you doing, Octavian? How you doing, D? Okay, buddy, I see what you mean in terms of the new lawyers pushing this case forward. Yes, 1 hour. The judge got it in 1 hour. It was filed and signed, sealed, and delivered in 1 hour. The judge said effective immediately. And then he said, I want you to. It said it is further ordered by the clerk upon receipt hereof shall post a copy of this order in the public area of the clerk's office or the courtroom so that the attorneys and parties may be advised of this assignment. Now, who courtroom that you think this judge was telling post a copy of this into the courtroom so that all parties can basically be advised of this assignment? Well, what judge is it talking about? Well, if you don't know, well, if you're coming late, here it is. So we're talking about, and if you heard this, just be patient. I want to go ahead and catch everybody up. This was filed on the 14th. We talked about 2 days ago, 48 hours. The state of Texas First Administrative Judicial Region, order of assignment by the preceding judge. All right, let's go down. Texas Rules of Civil Procedures and Section 74.056 Texas Government Code, the undersigned presiding judge assigns the Honorable Sid L. Harle, Senior Judge of the 2026 District Court on the 296 District Court of Collins County. The judge is assigned to preside in the motion to recuse Honorable John Roach in the cause number, you see the cause number 296-83565-2025, style the state of Texas versus Karmelo Anthony. This assignment is effective immediately and shall continue for such a time as may be necessary for the assigned judge to handle this motion. Let God continue to do his work. Let God continue to do his work. Free Karmelo, free Karmelo, free Karmelo. Now, let's keep going. Y'all investors, y'all got it. So thank you for that. Who, me? Thank you. I'm going to be doing my homework. Like I said, if I don't come on live tomorrow because I'm traveling, I'll definitely be on live Saturday morning, my normal scheduled time at 9:45 on Saturday morning. So as this happened around the same day, as of that time, it was only a few things that was transcribed. Maybe this is what you're talking about. They recorded something on June the 1st, June the 3rd, June the 8th, and June the 3rd. We're just talking about trash. I'm not going to say trash. I'm not going to say that. But it was in the meat of potato. It was not, they did not subscribe the meat and potatoes of the whole entire case. All they subscribe, if this is what you're talking about, the only thing that they subscribe, and shout out to your favorite paralegal, Cassandra, Legal Talk. According to this, when I contacted the young lady behind the scenes, and I told her, hey, I just want to let you know, continue to do the great work, and I highlighted you, and she came back so quickly and said, thank you so much. She said, thank you so much. Come on with it, Cassandra. Come on with it. It says, correspondence received by the court, email correspondence between court parties, correspondence received by the court, reporter, partial record, trial juror, jury trial, June the 1st. Correspondence received by court, reporters, partial record, Devore Day, examination, June the 3rd, 2026. Correspondence received by the court, reporters, partial record, by court. Do y'all see why I'm saying it's not the meat and potatoes? Trial jury 8, June the 8th, and then correspondence received by the court, reporters, partial record, trial, jury trial, June the 3rd. Is nothing there, but I got you. But maybe this is what you was talking about. So let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. Because this week here. So I want to say this. Last week it was a big bombshell because of the affidavit that we found that Mike Howard slid up in that appeal packet, 196 pages appeal packet for Karmelo Anthony. Right now, this week here, let's not forget the as some people would say, the small victories, because that judge there, this judge here, mind you, as we see, he addressed it in 1 hour. He could have said, I get to it when I get to it. I get to it when I get to it. Oh, by law, what? I got 30 days. I got how many days? 75 days. This judge, who knows how many days this judge by law had so many days to get to it. He did this in 1 hour. Matter of fact, he did this on his lunch break. Yo, the judge did this on his lunch break, or right before his lunch break. He signed, sealed, and delivered. Keep pushing forward. See what I mean? It didn't even take him 1 day. It didn't take him 1 day. Now let's keep pushing. Oh, Pat Fallon, let's come to the stage. Let's come to the stage. Before I do, let me go to the comments for 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. And then Pat Fallon, you sit right there. You sit right there, sir. You sit right there. I promise you, you want to sit right there because I got something for you. Hold on. Let me go ahead and go show love. Freak, Marcelo Jackson. That's what they're trying to avoid. These cases are connected. They probably got so many more. This is finna open up. This is finna open up a wave of investigations. What's this thing? I don't even think you gotta wait for Karmelo Anthony case to go through the full process. Higher authorities in the justice system can already start knocking on the door. Hold on. We can start our own investigation on what's going on in Collins County, and let's see how many other cases this has happened for. Listen, this thing ain't over. Not even for Karmelo Anthony, not for even all the other people that has been wrongfully convicted in Collins County. Well, Tony Talks vested up. What you talking about? Y'all remember I went over out of all the states in the United States, Texas is #1 in the nation regarding exoneration. Since 1989, it's been 450 exoneration. Since 2024, it's been 26. And guess what? This year here, the National Registry of Exonerations need to add one more to Texas, and that's the Karmelo Sincere Anthony case. And he's about to get his money. But let me go ahead. Free Karmelo. Yes. What's up, Teresa? Hey, I'm still saying what's up. What's up, Nicole? Does the defense have a hard, based on that affidavit, speaking into existence, decree and declare? Listen, don't get me in here. Do not get me in here starting with no decree and don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. No. Nope. Karma is a B and judgment is worse. Mikey ruined his reputation for the disappearing gentleman's agreement. Free Karmelo, now send him home. Come on with it. Seems strange that Pat Fallon felt the need to add his 2 cents into this case. Wonder why he felt the need to. Ooh, he messed up big time. Oh, my. And that Sarah Fields, she started talking like this around the 4th of July, that it started scratching their head about Pat Fallon, and now that he got Tony Talks vested up, compelling sports edge and law behind him now. We finna talk about this. 1 meal every day for Kamelo behind bars. Come on, Bible scriptures in black. Come on. I'll take that. I mean, Karmelo Anthony lawyer. Okay, I'll take that. What did he say? I hope he was referring to something I just discovered. Oh, hold on. I got you. I'm gonna tell you. No, they did. No, they don't cuss. They do that all the time. They actually work against their clients. Work with the state against their clients. Oh, okay. The picture of Kamelo is slightly giving Derek Luke. Look him up. Derek Luke. You talking about the young man that played Derek Antoine Fisher? Okay, was play consider who we don't know, but we'll find out. Pat's son was a track meet that day. Matter of fact, Hole one. Dang, y'all cutting up in here now. Y'all know I can't read all these comments right here. Y'all know I can't read all these comments, and I'm trying to move forward. Hold on, let me go ahead and get through these right here. God dirty, y'all done did it again tonight. What the? Okay, hold on. Let's do this right here. Let's go ahead. Here we go. Pat Fallon. Now, somebody could say Tony Talks vested up. Well, Pat Fallon's, he is a U.S. representative for Texas, and he can use his office for whatever he wants to. The devil is a lie. No. It's called abuse of power, abuse of authority. Well, Tony Talks vested up. Prove it to me. Okay, hold on. I went simple tonight. I went very simple tonight with my very first question. And you know we're going to build on this. Now, I've been very simple, right? This is my question. What are the roles of a U.S. congressman in Texas? I had to go elementary on them today to show my point and to show you exactly why this is troublesome. And this is why Pat Fallon, because of the way that he handled this case, he's actually, implicating that his son may have something to do with this. Pat Fallon. So what is the roles of a U.S. congressman in Texas? 46, hold on, I need to take some notes. 46, hold on. 46. What are the roles of a congressman in Texas? A congressman, a U.S. representative such as Pat Fallon himself from Texas, represents the people of one congressional district in the U.S. House of Representatives, right? Here we go. Their job is to represent their constituents, right, at a federal level. Not at a state level. Just stay with me. Let me bake this right here. Once again, their job is to represent their constituents at a federal level, not a state level. That's one. Their primary responsibilities are, now this is Pat Fallon, who is Texas U.S. representative. Now we're finna get into, go ahead and get your notes, your drink, and your vest, because we stay vested over here 365 degrees, and Tony Talks vested up, compelling, and law sports edge. Making federal laws, Pat Fallon, making federal laws by introducing, debating, amending, and voting on bills. The role of a U.S. representative. Representing their district by listening to constituents concerned and advocating for their interests in Congress. Federal level, okay? Oversight of the executive branch, including investigating, federal agencies, holding hearings, and ensuring federal laws are properly carried out. Federal. Hold on. Let me go to slide over so you can see this, because I'm finna bring it home. Now, going to the other side. Oversight of the executive branch, including investigating federal agencies, holding hearings, ensuring federal laws are properly carried out. This is a U.S. representative. Catch what I'm putting down. Serving on congressional committees where much of the detailed work on legislation and oversight take place. This is the role of the U.S. representative. Hold on. Helping constituents with problems involving federal agencies such as Social Security, veteran benefits, passports, immigrations, IRS matters, and federal disaster assistance. Hold on, didn't we just talk about the catastrophic natural disaster that's about to hit Texas again, hill country? Let me read this again. Helping constituents with problems involving federal agencies such as Social Security in Texas, veterans benefits in Texas, passports in Texas, immigration in Texas, IRS matters in Texas, and federal disaster assistance in Texas. Let's keep going. Approving federal spending in taxes by voting on a federal budget and appropriate bills. Now that's the roles of a U.S. representative, such as Pat Fallon, right? Now let me ask you this question. Excuse my language, but where in the hell did it say that you're supposed to use your roles and your authorities to speak on a case at a county level, and use your office and your power to speak so disparaging about a young man named Karmelo Anthony? Where did I say? And once again, I apologize for my language, but where in the hell did it say that Pat Fallon, U.S. representative for Texas, said that he can use his power and his authority and his office to abuse it and speak on a teenager by the name of Karmelo Anthony? Here we go. You want to hear it? Let me let you hear it. Let me let you go. Let me go ahead and let you hear it. Here we go.
With the Metcalf family for some time. Your kids attended high school together. This is tough loss here. How do you reflect on it now?
Well, it was senseless, Bill. It was something that it was just Austin Metcalf was a great young man. His twin brother Hunter, they were the pair. They were the inside linebackers for my son's high school football team. And this is just, I didn't believe it when I heard it a year and change ago, and I still can't believe it now. And Megan Metcalf has to deal with the loss of her son for the rest of her life.
Here are some of the impact statements. I'll read them that occurred in court yesterday. No cameras in the courtroom, just so our viewers are aware. This is the twin brother of Austin, Hunter Metcalf. I want you to realize how much pain you caused me and my family. You let the devil take over you in the moment. His mom said, you may have been sentenced to 35 years behind bars. You should feel lucky. I've been sentenced to a lifetime without my son. His dad said, you can't even look me in the eye, but you can stab my son in the bleeping heart. What is your understanding as to what the beef was between these two guys?
It was so some of the witnesses, Bill, are very dear friends of ours as well. So as soon as it happened, I was talking to some of the eyewitnesses that now, testified in the trial, and they were kind of would be described as star witnesses. The killer came under a tent of a different high school. He wasn't supposed to be there, and he was menacing. He was looking and trying to pick a fight. That's what all the witnesses said, black and white witnesses. And I asked several of them, I said, do you think he was just looking for trouble from anyone? And that was the response. Yeah, anyone that approached him was going to get the business end of that knife that he carried to attract me. And to sit there and say that he was in fear of his life, we looked it up. You know how many times somebody was severely beaten or harmed or killed at a track meet anywhere in Texas? We can't find an instance. So it was an absolute, it was ludicrous to claim that. And like Hunter said, the devil took him over and he decided to take a life.
Really feel badly for that family. Just two more questions on this. Do you know, did these two teenagers have a history? You've been friends with the Metcalf family for some time. Your kids attended high school together.
Hold on, let me get to it.
Here. Somebody was severely beaten, and I asked several of them, I said, do you think he would, the witnesses said, black and white witnesses, and I asked several of them, I said, do you think he was just looking for trouble from anyone? And that was the response. Yeah, anyone that approached him was going to get the business end of that knife that he carried to attract me. And to sit there and say that he was in fear of his life, we looked it up. You know how many times somebody was severely beaten or harmed or killed at a track meet anywhere in Texas? We can't find an instance. So it was an absolute, it was ludicrous to claim that. And like Hunter said, the devil took him over and he decided to take a life.
Really feel badly for that family. Just two more questions on this. Do you know, did these two teenagers have a history together?
No, they did not.
Were they competitors? They did not know each other at all that day?
They were complete strangers. The killer was looking to harm someone. And it would have been, and I asked several of the witnesses, if it had been a black student, do you think that the same thing would have happened? And they said, absolutely, yes. He was a killer. He was a demon that day, and he took Austin Metcalf's life, and now he's going to have to suffer the consequences.
So the defense attorneys were arguing like a heat of the moment sort of crime. The defense attorney said decisions in the heat of the moment are different from decisions after cool reflection. If he felt terror rendered him incapable of cool reflection, sudden passion applies. The jury rejected that. And you just heard the video from Brooks reporting outside the courthouse. Was there ever any evidence of racism that was entered into the trial?
Zero. This was cold and calculated. He brought a knife to a track meet. He was looking for trouble, and so he did premeditate the attack. And then to enter race into it, that was from the defense. The things that they said about Austin Metcalf, the victim, I won't repeat. He was a 17-year-old kid that was beloved. I went to the funeral. There were probably 1,500 people there, and there were hundreds of African Americans there because our community.
Let's stop right there. That's right. Everybody clutch your pearls. I know you clutched your pearls. When I heard this right here, I said, what? Now, this is a statement that he made after the guilty verdict 37 days ago. 37 days ago. This is the statements that he made after the guilty verdict 37 days ago. Now, of course, at that time, he never thought that Mike Howard would sing. Now, this man right here, this U.S. representative, is a bald-faced liar. Did y'all hear all of those lies? When Tony talks, vest it up, let's break it down. Gotcha. Let's go ahead. It's only 3 minutes. Let's break it down like we break it down over here, and then I'm going to let you go because Pat Fallon is a bald-faced liar. Based off everything that Mike Howard said, he is a bald-faced liar. This man should be stripped. And I ask once again, out of all of the responsibilities that I just read regarding this bald face U.S. representative for Texas, out of all of the responsibilities that he holds, where does it say he's supposed to use his position, his office, his authority to speak on cases like this, especially in a degrading manner? But let's break this down. Let's break this down, Pat Fallon. Let's break this down. Come on to the stage. Now let's play again. Listen.
You've been friends with the Metcalf family for some time.
That is one connection. Fox News, that's the first thing they said. Pat Fallon, you have been friends with the Metcalf family for such a long time. Conflict of interest. You're using your position and power to speak on a relationship that you have with a domestic violence beater. He's racist. He's a bully. Texas, do you see who y'all have in office? This thing is corrupted from the top down and the bottom up. Texas. This is your time in midterm elections to clean up your own state, to clean up your Texas. Y'all got some homework to do. Let's keep going. But Fallon is very close friends with Metcalf for a very long time. Metcalf, this guy right here, he didn't say it. Fox News said it. So where did Fox News get it from? Fox News got it from Pat Fallon. Let's keep going.
Your kids attended high school together. This is tough loss here. How do you reflect on it now?
Well, it was senseless, Bill. It was something that it was just. Austin Metcalf was a great young man. His twin brother Hunter, they were the pair. They were the inside linebackers for my sons.
We already know that they were bullies. They were known bullies. They have been arrested for racist graffiti. The police have called on them for harassing cheerleaders, whoever else. We already know that they have been expelled. They was about to get kicked off the football team for fighting. Did you hear that lie he said? What else can we say about Hunter and Austin? Oh, let's not forget that it was the prosecutor that said that they can set aside in Mike Howard's affidavit about the ambiguous aggressive rule because the prosecution, Bill Whiskey, knew that the primary aggressor was Austin Metcalf. But you hear what that lie that he said about Austin? Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
High school football team. This is just, I didn't believe it when I heard it a year and change ago, and I still can't believe it now. And Metcalf has to deal with the loss of her son for the rest of her life.
Yes, she does. Oh, yes, she does. Because her son could not keep his hands to himself. And Karmelo Anthony had the right to defend himself, especially when Hunter said it was us that went up to Karmelo Anthony, and it was us that put our hands on him. Megan Metcalf, you lost a son because of his own behaviors, and he didn't understand boundaries. Well, hold on, Tony. Well, hold on. What about, hold on. What's the word? What's the word of the day? What's the word? What's the word? We're going to read this right here. We're going to read this right here. But what's the word? What is the word? Provocation. 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 This is also was in the affidavit. Okay. No, as a matter of fact, this was part of the appeal process. Now let's see what lawyers say about provocation. Go to the right side of the screen. So for me, under me, let's read what provocation. Let's see what the lawyers said about provocation in the appeal, the Karmelo Anthony appeal. Provocation is at the bottom. Provocation requires more than words, presence, a poor judgment, a participation in a confrontation. It requires evidence of a preformed design to create the occasion for deadly force. So when Karmelo Anthony said, "Don't touch me," I told him not to put his hands on me. You even had some witnesses say, he said, "Don't put his hands on me, find out what happened." That is not provocation. So Megan Metcalf, you lost your son because of your son. You lost your son because of your son, not because of Karmelo Anthony. Your boys, your son. Didn't you say that Austin came out first? He was the first of delivery. And you said, Megan, that Hunter got stuck in you for 4 hours. No, I'm sorry, for 4 minutes. Now, I'm a mother myself, and I know that childbirth is something very unique. But you said that Hunter got stuck in you for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Your son was a beast. Your son was a monster. And everybody in Collins County know that. And some of the things that you said about Karmelo Anthony, knowing who your sons was, Megan, even you said you know who your sons are. And the things that you said about Karmelo Anthony, but let me keep pushing, because I want Fox News to tell me what you said about Karmelo, and then we're going to stop right there. But Megan, you lost a son because of your son. It wasn't because of Karmelo Anthony. Let's keep pushing. Hold on. I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of this. And you know what? And I'm so tired of these politicians. We don't put you in office to abuse your power and your position and your name and your authority for such things like this. You're supposed to be taking care of your constituents, the U.S. citizens. You're supposed to be up there in Congress fighting about Social Security, veterans benefits, passports, immigration, IRS, all these damn taxes that we paying, and we can't even afford to live in the country. But you got yourself all the way down in Texas, Collins County, because of your friend Jeff Metcalf. Really? Really? Let's keep going.
Here are some of the impact statements. I'll read them that occurred in court yesterday. No cameras in the courtroom, just so our viewers are aware. This is the twin brother of Austin, Hunter Metcalf. I want you to realize how much pain you caused me and my family. You let the devil take over you in the moment.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Hunter. Your brother Austin, he let the devil take over him in the moment. Hunter said some things right there. Yes. You let the devil Austin, your brother, he let the devil take over him in the moment. Yes, he did. Hunter know exactly what he was saying, but he was projecting on Karmelo Anthony. He was projecting it on Karmelo Anthony. Hunter Metcalf. Hunter, right now, you are 19 years old. You are not a minor. Your karma coming too. Your karma coming too. Yes, the devil took over Austin, as you said it. Took over him at the moment. And Lord have mercy. Let's keep going.
That's how much pain you caused me and my family. You let the devil take over you in the moment.
Austin caused you and your family much pain. Hunter, you were part of it too. That's why your name was up and down the affidavit, up and down the appeal, because you were part of the problem too. You caused your family much pain and grief. So the devil was in you too, because y'all was twins, right? So if the devil was in one, that means the devil was in you too. The devil was in you too, Hunter. You are the blame for your brothers. If you didn't deliver that hit, you are also responsible for the blow of your brother. And y'all, let me tell you one thing. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? Hold on. I need to tell y'all this. Now, it's funny how God set things up for revelation. Now, this is a true story. I'm at work this week, right? I'm at work this week. Me and my coworker, we're standing side by side. And he's much taller than me. So I'm about 5'8", 5'9". He's 6 feet, right? Hello. Hunter and Austin Metcalf, over 6 feet. He was definitely over 6 feet, right? So Karmelo Anthony, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Karmelo Anthony is also the same height as me. Hold on, whoa. I just, wait. Karmelo Anthony is 5'8". I'm 5'8", 5'9". My coworker is 6 feet up. The twins are 6 feet up. We are standing directly in front of, I'm going to say it, let's say a rack. We're standing side by side. Now, didn't the 50 people that saw, or the people that said they saw the crystal clear video, they said that it was Hunter and Austin that went up and stood in front of Kamelo face to face like this. Here we go, stay with me. This revelation just dropped down on me. So we're talking, we're working. Now, mind you, I'm on this side of my coworker. My coworker is on side of me. So let's say I'm Austin and my coworker is Hunter, because y'all heard my theory, right? Now my coworker is working on the keyboard and I'm standing here. I say, hey, hand me that paper right there. My coworker, this is no lie, my coworker is left-handed. He grabbed the paper, and when he went to hand it over, because of the height difference, his arm came right here. I said, whoa. Hey, do that again. He was like, what? Tony? I said, no, do that again. He said, put the paper back over. I said, yeah, put the paper back over there. I said, now hand it to me again. He picked up the paper like this, and he handed it over to me. And when he handed it over to me, it came right here. Now, what was the angle of the wound that the knife made in Austin Metcalf? It was such an angle. Remember, I kept saying, what is Hunter left-handed or right-handed? Is Hunter left-handed or right-handed? When he came across towards my chest, the paper slid across my chest at the same angle as the knife. It was Hunter that landed the blow into his brother's chest. That's what I'm trying to say. If it wasn't Hunter, it was somebody else that was standing at the right of Austin that went left with that knife and landed right here in his chest. Karmelo Anthony, who never got up, could never land that weapon at such an angle. Patrick, I just had to get that out. I hope y'all understand that. Let me keep going. Oh, I just got the revelation. Listen, it happened just as I stated. I need to text him and ask him exactly how tall he is, because he's definitely over 6 feet. If he comes back and say, yeah, I'm 6'2", I'm going to holler. That means that we unknowingly, when he handed that paper, he reenacted Hunter at 6'2", Shh. Hold on. Let's keep going.
His mom said, you may have been sentenced to 35 years behind bars. You should feel lucky. I've been sentenced to a lifetime without my son. His dad said, you can't even look me in the eye, but you can stab my son in the bleeding heart. What is your understanding as to what the beef was between these two guys?
It was so some of the witnesses, Bill, are very dear friends of ours as well. So as soon as it happened, I was talking to some of the eyewitnesses that now, testified in the trial, and they were kind of would be described as star witnesses. The killer came under a tent of a different high school. He wasn't supposed to be there, and he was menacing. He was looking and trying to pick a fight.
Okay, so he just described Karmelo Anthony as a killer with a menacing view he shouldn't have been there. He said Karmelo Anthony was a killer. He shouldn't have been there. He was there to start trouble, and he had a menacing view. The video, that's one thing the video did show, that Karmelo Anthony was already under that tent. So it wasn't him. He was actually sitting down. Everybody said he was sitting down, right? So Pat Fallon, that is another lie. What Pat Fallon was describing was Hunter and Austin Metcalf. They came under the tent, menacing, ready to start problems. Let me play that again so you can hear it. Now listen, in your mind, listen to what Pat Fallon said about Kamelo, but he's actually describing the twins.
He was looking and trying to pick a fight. That's what all the witnesses said, black and white witnesses. And I asked several of them, I said, do you think he was just looking for trouble from anyone? And that was the response. Yeah, anyone that approached him was going to get the business end of that knife that he carried to attract me. And to sit there and say that he was in fear of his life.
So we can just basically say that Pat Fallon, he just switched the two. That means one of the twins had the knife. The twins carried the knife to the track meet. Everything that Pat Fallon said in this particular clip right here is describing the twins, not Kamelo. Describing the twins.
You looked it up. You know how many times somebody was severely beaten or harmed or killed at a track meet anywhere in Texas? We can't find an instance. So it was
He was not killed. He was killed because of self-defense. Let's get it right, Pat Fallon. Let's get it right.
Absolute. It was ludicrous to claim that. And like Hunter said, the devil took him over and he decided to take a life.
Hunter said the devil took over and he decided to take a life. He took Austin's life. The devil took Austin's life. Hunter said it. I didn't say it. Hunter said the devil decided. The devil took over and decided to take a life. Once again, Hunter is saying everything that we ever needed to know. He said it outside of his mother's house. He told it all. And Hunter just told it all to Pat Fallon. I'm sorry, in the court. He said, the devil came over you.
We feel badly for that family. Just two more questions on this. Do you know, did these two teenagers have a history together?
No, they did not. Were they competitors? They did not know each other at all that day. They were complete strangers. The killer was looking to harm someone.
Well, Pat Fallon, you are so stupid. Pat Fallon is so stupid. Did y'all understand why the Fox anchor asked him twice? He said, did he know each other? No. He said, so they didn't know each other at all? Pat Fallon said no. Pat Fallon, this is when you supposed to have said yes, because at least it would have been a little grounds for premeditated murder. So if somebody don't know nobody, if you're saying Karmelo Anthony didn't know Austin and Austin didn't know Karmelo, where is the grounds for premeditated murder? Because premeditated murder is that you plan to take out somebody, that you orchestrated this plan to take out a specific person at a specific time. So if they didn't know each other, how can this even be premeditated murder? It's almost over.
And it would have been, and I asked several of the witnesses, if it had been a blacksmith, do you think that the same thing would have happened? And they said, absolutely, yes. He was a killer. He was a demon that day, and he took Austin Metcalf's life, and now he's going to have to suffer the consequences.
He called Karmelo Anthony a devil and a demon that day. A devil and a demon. Let's go.
So the defense attorneys were arguing like the heat of the moment sort of crime. The defense attorney said decisions in the heat of the moment are different from decisions after cool reflection. If he felt terror rendered him incapable of cool reflection, sudden passion applies. The jury rejected that. And you just heard the video from Brooks reporting outside the courthouse. Was there ever any evidence of racism that was entered into the trial?
Zero. This was cold and calculated. He brought a knife to a track meet. He was looking for trouble, and so he did premeditate the attack. And then to enter race into it, that was from the defense. The things that they said about Austin Metcalf, the victim, I won't repeat. He was a 17-year-old kid that was beloved. I went to the funeral. There were probably 1,500 people.
No more lies. No more lies. Pat Fallon, no more lies. Now, correction. When I was given that demonstration about the height difference between me and my co-worker, Karmelo Anthony, you're right, was 5'8". But I should have been like, if my co-worker is Hannah, I'm Austin at the same height. All I was just trying to show that I used myself in the wrong height to show when Austin went across towards Austin, he delivered that blow since they were the same height. But I just wanted that left hand. When my co-worker's left hand handed me that paper and went across, it went across at the same angle as the wound in Austin's chest. So I had it wrong. I should have said I was 6 feet just like Austin, but hey, you know where I was going. It was downloaded and I had to catch it. But Pat Fallon, so let's read some of this right here. Let me go ahead and bring this home. Let me read some of this right here on what Pat Fallon has said. And then I'm going to go to every comment. I'm going to try to. But let's see what else did Pat say about Karmelo Anthony. Let's see this right here. All right. Let me go ahead and drop myself down right here. But you can't tell me Hunter didn't deliver that blow to his own brother's chest. I saw how that left hand was coming towards me. You can't tell me that. Now, this is what Pat Fallon had said about Karmelo Anthony. June the 9th, scumbag. Killer was just found guilty of murder 1. They can't even use Karmelo Anthony's name because they know they've been lying on that young man. Not one time did you hear Pat Fallon in this whole entire 3-minute video say his name. Because they know they are railroading that young man. And if you don't put a name on it, it's like they took away all of the human aspects of Karmelo Anthony by not even saying his name. They gave him a devil, a demon, killer, scumbag. Because they're trying to dissociate in their mind that this was an innocent kid that they just put this charge on. Scumbag killer was just found guilty of murder 1. It was the obvious and correct verdict. Please join me in praying for the Metcalf family. This is the U.S. representative. I told you who's supposed to be, his responsibilities is at a federal level, not Collins County level. Let's keep going. The next one. I want to blow this up to you. Boom. Hit it hard. The next one. I'm staying on Pat Fallon. This is what Provoke Change said about 4 hours ago. Rules of thee, but not rules for me. The truth behind the outrage. When a U.S. Congressman, Pat Fallon, took to social media to aggressively blast a sitting judge and insert himself directly into a local criminal case, local Collins County, not federal. Many wonder why a federal official was so unhinged over local bond hearings. Now we know the truth. The redactions of the official police reports are leaking. Now we know the truth. The redactions on the official police reports are leaking. The congressman wasn't just a concerned politician waiting from afar. his own son, Patrick Edward Fallon Jr., was a student athlete at the same school and is named right there on the official police transport and witness roster from the day of the incident. It hit close home. We get it. Any parent would be shaken, but using a massive federal platform to use words like scumbag and attack a district judge while concealing your own family direct presence at the scene is injustice. It is a dangerous conflict of interest. A dangerous conflict of interest. When politicians use vitriol to stir up online mobs for situations happening in their own backyards, they cross the line from public service into personal retaliation. 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 When Tony Talks vested up, and that's the end of the slides. That's the end of the slides. I got one more after this. It's part of the appeal packet. So I want to ask you again. Now, him being friends with Metcalf, that's one thing. I'm saying he may be consoling with the father. But do you think, is he doing this? Did he get unhinged because he was supporting the Metcalf family, or is he trying to protect his own son that could have possibly been part of that altercation under that tent that caused Austin Metcalf to lose his life? I can see him standing up for his friend Soar. He knew Austin, he knew Honor, but the way that he was unhinged on social media and the way that he called him killer, scumbag, demon and devil, it was so personal. It was so personal. And you used your office, your authority, your role as a U.S. representative and congressman because you knew Jeff Metcalf. Trust me, I got more to come. I got to do more homework and digging. I got more to come. Trust me, I got more to come. Just like I found out the connections between John Roach, Texas AG Ken Paxton, and also Jeff Metcalf and Nate Paul. Trust me. Now, we have already tied, according to Fox News, we have already tied U.S. Representative Pat Fallon directly to Metcalf. I just got to find that link between Fallon, Roach, and Paxton. Oh, and even Nate Paul, because it's there, y'all. It's there. I just got to find it. And I just want to let you know here. I just want to let you know this right here. Now, Pat Fallon, let me tell you one thing. Since you want to speak on one case, why you haven't spoke on all the other injustices in Texas? Especially the brother. I gotta dig up his name. The two white males got off scot-free. Why you didn't say nothing about that case? Pat Fallon, are you gonna say something about this case with Daniel Irving? Because the one that assisted in his murdering and unaliving is this white young boy here. Pat Fallon, why you haven't spoke out on this case? Pat Fallon, why you haven't spoke out on Luke County? It's also happened in your state. As a U.S. Congressman, representative, if you could speak on Austin Metcalf death, why you're not speaking out on 18-year-old Daniel Irving, who was about to go to the U.S. military to defend that flag behind your head? Yeah, you heard me right. Daniel Irving was about to go to report to boot camp the Monday before he drowned on that weekend. He was going to be a U.S. Army soldier. He was giving up his life for this country and fight for that flag behind Patrick Fallon. So, Congressman Fallon, when are you going to speak up for Daniel Irving? When are you going to speak up for Daniel Irving? It's never going to happen. We already know that. But that's okay. Now, something just popped up in my head about Patrick Fallon. Then I'm going to let y'all go. Patrick Fallon, I got to get to the comments too. Pat Fallon is something that I read in his bio, and I'm going to hold that. I need to do some more investigating, but I'm going to hold that for right now. But I saw something in his bio that kind of put me in pause, and I think I got to find a connection. But welcome everybody. Go ahead and welcome everybody to the stage, Pat Fallon. Pat Fallon now is on my radar. Officially, Pat Fallon. And also, for this weapon that he want to talk about, and he was gloating so much about in that Fox News, let's go right here. I want to highlight this again. I think it was, let's see right here. I think it was, where is it? Concerning the knife, since he want to talk about, he bringing the knife to court, I'm going to say to the track meet. It was also in the affidavit that the weapon was not to be introduced in court. Since everybody want to keep talking about the knife, it is the same knife that in that gentleman's agreement, they all agreed not to bring or introduce the knife in court. Oh, here we go. Where you see the knife highlighted in orange, including foregoing questioning it would otherwise have pursued concerning the weapon. Here we go. On the assumption that the agreed upon evidence would not be introduced. The understanding was never reduced in writing or placed on the record. Affidavit of Trial Counsel Exhibit 10. I'm not going to gloss over that. They agreed in the gentleman's agreement that the knife would not be introduced. So Pat Fallon, why you didn't say that? Pat Fallon, why you didn't talk about that part, since you kept bringing up who brings a knife to a track meet? Oh, the same knife that the prosecution said that they didn't want introduced in court, and we already know why, because it's been rumored that that knife had an M on the side of it. That M could have stood for Metcalf or could have stood for Memorial. And if it stood for Memorial, that means it was Memorial's own knife that was planted in Austin's body, or it was a Metcalf knife that was planted in Austin's body. And I rest my case for the night. But Pat Fallon, you on notice. Let me go to the comments and I'm gonna let y'all go. Let me go back to the comments. That man is despicable. That man, you know why? I know why he's friends with Jeff Metcalf. Because did you see how he nutted up on Fox News Unhinged? I know why he's friends with Jeff Metcalf, because he's unhinged also. Let me go to the comments. I know I'm late. I know I'm behind. But I'm right on time. Karmelo should be bailed out until he gets a retrial. Come on with it. God is trying to tell Texas something. Come on with it. I just hope that the new judge is going to allow the Roach to be dismissed. You saw the letter, order of assignment. He's not going to be part of this case. The accusations are too great for him to be touch anything on this new trial. If he allows the Roach to stay on the case, oh God, motion to recuse. Check out those floods we just said about that Mississippi neck. Oh, Mississippi necks. Come on with it, Katie. I'm so happy that I don't stay in the crooked state of Texas. Here we go. Yes, we've gotten ice storms. I'm in Texas. God bless you, 2 queens and 1 king. Okay, please get down on y'all knees because something is coming. Ask for your protection. Ask for your protection. The same place where all of those kids died during the flood that flooded again. Yes, yes, yes. Who me? That's the one. So I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Mike may be down there begging them to give Karmelo a new trial. I'm pretty sure he is. Texas better leave the Most High children alone. Mississippi too. All sundown towns. Come on with it. Yes, major flood is in Texas now. Of course, I want Karmelo home within 2 months. Yet if it takes a lot, and guess what, Bunny? We're gonna be here. Today is number 37. If we gotta be here to day 75, if we gotta be here to day 96, if we gotta be here to 101, if we gotta be here to 112, if we gotta be here to 119, if we gotta be here to 160, we're still gonna be here. I got you, Bunny. I got you. We're gonna go the distance. We're going to be those riders. Like I say, but I don't think it's going to take that long. The way that things are moving now, it's not going to take that long. It was rain. It has rained for the last 3 days, but thank God I'm not in. Yes, we're going to continue to play for all of the best of safety in Texas. 2 queens and 1 king. Come on with it. Thank God I'm not in a flooded area. Amen. I'm from Houston. We sit low. When it rains here, now go. When it rains here, nowhere for the rain to go. Hey, praying for your safety too. Oh, I got Texas in the house. Praying for your safety too. Please pray for your safety too. God's hand is giving him a speedy trial because it usually takes decades to get out of room for convictions. Everything in the Karmelo Anthony case was rapid, starting from actual being to give raise. I know I told that up from the start. I think that's what you were saying. Those kids dying in the flood was so sad. People, we got to treat each other right. That is true. In the same area where the flood took out the camp with all of those white folks, facts. Oh, thank you. Hey, thank you so much, Virgo Princess. Hey, sis, I'm a new sub here. I love your content. I'm not an op, so you don't have to skip over me. Sweetie, I didn't skip over you, Virgo. I didn't skip over you, sweetie. I promise you. And if I did, don't blame my heart. I don't think I skipped over you, but you didn't have to send a cash out for that. See, I go down the whole entire thing. But thank you. But I didn't skip over you, sweetie. If I did, plus trust me. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. I just heard Austin had a coach trying to stop blood from his abdominal. Hold on. Austin had a coach trying to stop blood from his abdominal. Then there was a female athletic trainer who administered CPR because she saw a wound to the heart. Everybody has talked about the 2 wounds. They have not released the official autopsy. So we don't know what it was. They didn't even bring the official autopsy to court. You know why? Because everybody in that room would have saw 2 wounds in that autopsy in exhibit X, Y, and Z. They couldn't bring that. And they didn't even bring the toxicology report. Y'all know that the unofficial toxicology report has Austin's primary method of death is overdose. Austin Metcalf. On the one that I saw unofficially, because it wasn't put out, so I got to say unofficially, but the one that I saw, it was primary cause of death, overdose, with the F word and the mollies. The F word and the mollies. Overdose. The wrath of the Lord is upon the unjust. Justice for Kamelo. Come on with it. If Austin had been struck by 2 separate tools and perhaps at the hands of 2 different encounters, let's sink that in. Yes, flow. Let's just say Kamelo did have one. And I demonstrated 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. If Karmelo Anthony was in the headlock, I can definitely see him hitting him low, especially if he was bent down. Stomach, groin, thighs, legs, shins, even feet. I can see that one. But at the angle at that chest, nah. That was somebody coming over the shoulder of Austin to deliver that blow, or somebody swiping left to deliver that blow. Ain't no way. Hey, how you doing, Cal? Hey, Tony in chat. Free Mellow. Cal Hawk 7727. Thumbs up. Hey, what's up, Alicia? How you doing? Keep messing with God's people. And that's not all that's coming from Texas and Mississippi. I know I'm in Dallas. Okay, God, I got a lot of people in Dallas. Justice for Karmelo Anthony. What's up, Mita Lee? What's going on, Mita Lee? I'm heading home tomorrow. I'm ready to get in my bed. I'm ready to get it. Mita Lee, I'm coming home tomorrow. Listen, God will have mercy on his children. Yes, even in the midst of the storm, the others will get the full effect. Let me say it one more time. God will have mercy on his children. Even in the midst of the storm, the others will get the full effect. Come on with it. Both of them. Pat Fallon did an interview stating his... God darn it, we just played it. You heard it. We just played it. God is not playing. He's coming. We just played that interview and I ain't know that till just now. What's up? How you doing, Jermaine? Lord have mercy on your people. Jesus, New York City. What's going on in New York City? I know I'm an hour behind, but what's going on in New York City? Texas better hold them. It had to be one of my Shador Bells. Texas better hold them. Literally, the wrath is upon them. They better repent. Facts. New council. Order. The IRS 4506T in the internal review transcripts and see who financed both families, not to exclude Metcalf, Fallon, respectively. And Hannah is grown too. I know I'm about to be up all night cutting up this video. Hold on. Got it. Thank you for that, Flo. Yeah, that was you, Flo. Sis, you threw down on this channel. This is like a buffet of you. Listen, I'm gonna take it down. Whatever comes out is gonna come out. But trust me, I'm full of love and passion. But I don't have time for this right here. But yo, here we go. We in the comments, y'all. I think this appeal process will move swift, and the new trial won't be long in coming either. This is an urgent matter. Yes, this young man is behind bars, wrongfully convicted. We had the appeal within 30 days. We had Mike Howard's own affidavit in 28 days. And we had a judge in the same day within 1 hour sign the new order of assignment for the new judge to take over the motion to recuse John Roach. Come on with it. Good night, Miss Tony. Have to be I understand, Teresa. I understand. Don't blame me. Blame the Vestas in the comments. They have some good comments. Blame the Vestas in the comments. I know y'all gotta go to work. They are going to have so many plays and problems due to the arrogance and the idols of their money and affluence. The Most High prevails. Come on with it. Thank you for encouraging people. What did I say to make this festival laugh so much? Good night, Chad. Good night. I believe they had planned it for Kamelo's parents not to be in there on purpose. I agree, Yvonne. Hey, how you doing, Yvonne? How you doing? Tony, you have did another research. Tony, have you did any research on the judge that's going to decide? Yes, I did. Patricia, if you're still in here, the Honorable Judge Sid L. Harle. Yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. He is very, in terms of being he is the highest. Oh gosh, what's the word? Yes, I did. He don't have time for foolishness. He don't have time for foolishness in his court, and he's all about the law. And what happened down in Collins County, he's not going to stand for it. But I forgot the words, but yes, I did. I did do my homework on him, and I should have had it. I'll bring it tomorrow or Saturday morning. Yes, I did. The judge that's going to decide if Judge Cockroach has recused himself. His name is Judge Harle. Yes. He's from the LGBT community. Don't like injustice. That's one thing about him. He does not stand up for injustice. That former prosecutor lawyer blog, Legal Public Opinion, put out something. I saw someone going through it today. Okay. Public Opinion. Okay, I'll look at that. Sis, what if they didn't record the trial at all? That's a good question. So that's a good question. So from what I heard and from what I know, even though they did not record, let the media in. Um, there is a recording inside of the courtroom. By law, it has to be a recording inside the courtroom in one of those corners. There is a video of all the proceedings in all of the courtrooms around America. That belongs to the court. Now, can his legal team gets that? Yes, but that is never to released in the public. But there is a recording inside of all courts room. Kerr, Yuval, Deal, Lipsy, Medina, Frisco, Kenny, Maverick counties were all flooded. Oh wow. 59 counties in Texas impacted by the rain. Breaking news. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Latera? Free a convicted. Oh, I knew we was gonna have one. Free someone that was wrongfully convicted. Yes, wrongfully convicted. Did Karmelo Anthony own a knife? Is proof that he didn't stab. Listen, they didn't even bring the knife to trial. So according to the prosecution, they didn't want to enter the knife. Judge Rose put Chat GPT to work. I feel he's creating his transcripts. Approximately, there you go, approximately 40,000 to 200,000 wrongfully convicted individuals in the USA. If they didn't record the trial, they would be even more trouble. There you go, Humi. There you go. There is a recording inside of the courtroom. Free Karmelo. Yes, you can read all the comments. I'm reading. I'm trying. Amen. Pat's son was under the tent. Yes, Shirley. You are the best. Seriously and funny. Thank you so much. I try not to be. I try not to be funny, but it just comes out. But thank you so much, sweetie. There's a Supreme Court that's. I'm reading another chat. Excuse me. There's a Supreme Court that Supreme Justice, as in the Supreme Court in Congress, actually that's who unlock, and they all need to be fired all right now. Okay, Pam. There's a Supreme Court. Trust me. Listen, this is not going to be the last time. This is not going to be the last time that I'm going to touch on Pat Fallon. I don't let nothing go. I'm a Scorpio. I ain't letting nothing go. Trust me. This is not the first time. Trust me. I'm behind the scenes. I ain't letting nothing go. Do what you do, Tony. You are not a simple Danny, you are not a simple person. I just said I ain't going to let nothing go, Danny. Does anyone have Frisco 2025 school yearbook? Go through it and focus on both the football and track field athletes. Do the same thing for the 2025 Emerson Junior High School. Hold on. Bet. Oh, and if you don't know this, you don't know. Pat Fallon Jr., Pat Edward Fallon Jr., he also plays. He's on the track team and the football team along with Karmelo Anthony, but different schools, right? And Pat Fallon's son is the quarterback. It will be the quarterback for Memorial. And you know I do football over here, so on Saturday morning, I'm definitely going to go over his records because I want to see what the young man is going to bring because, Pat Fallon, the way that he was unhinged on social media, this young man must have a great arm, some great stats, and he must be in fear that if he's, let's say, like a Shador Sanders, he's college bound, may have a lot of scholarships, he must be trying to protect his son from getting hit with murder allegations or being indicted on murder, commission of a felony when there's one or more people together and such unalive someone exists. It's called commission of a felony. Hey, Justine, 1 hour and 44. They got that 144. This is my theory. The reason why Pat Fallon went so hard is because maybe his son is a a superstar quarterback athlete that must have them Shador Sanders stats. And he must be trying to protect his son from any charges. He don't want his scholarships to disappear. That's like Karmelo Anthony. He may got a bright future as a quarterback for Texas Tech, who's also scandalous in the NCAA. They also need a quarterback. So let's see here, Pat Fallon. Thank you so much. I'm about to go through your son's max preps. If he's a senior, I'm gonna go back from junior and sophomore and freshman stats. If it's a junior, I'm about to go through the sophomore and freshman stats. If it's a sophomore, I'm gonna go through that freshman stats. And I'm gonna tear it up like I tear up all the NFL quarterbacks and all the collegiate quarterbacks, because I want to see what you're protecting by being so unhinged on social media. If you're protecting your superstar son because he got that eyes and he can throw that ball down the field, now we know why you went crazy on Karmelo Anthony and you wanted to stick on Karmelo Anthony because your son could be the great white hope for another school once he go to college, if he goes to college. Because if he was part of that extra fight under that tent that took old Austin Metcalf's life, he will get hit a commission of felony. Commission of a crime, which is a felony. Your son will be trading places with Karmelo Anthony if he was part of that second fight under that tent and caused Austin to lose his life. Pat Fallon, you are on notice. You are on notice. If you lay down with dogs, you get up scratching with fleas. Now we about to find out what really happened to Kamelo. Come on with it, D. At the rate the Texas has gone, they should hope that they don't get earthquake. They already got an ice storm. They already got snowstorms. They got floodings. And isn't it funny? Both of the floodings happened in July. Last July, they indicted Karmelo Anthony. In June, the flooding happened July. This June, they found him wrongly convicted. They found him guilty in June. A flooding happened in July. Texas is slow, y'all. Texas is slow. Texas is slow. Texas is slow. Come on with it. Miss Mel works for me. This reminds me of King, gosh, I can't say his name right now. Yeah. In the book of Daniel, they were partying and doing wrong, and they just didn't notice the handwriting was on the wall. It wasn't Nebuchadnezzar. Was it No. Oh gosh, I know what you're talking about. It got a very long name. Yeah. Wrongfully convicted, wrongfully led astray by a race hustler and greedy parents. Yeah, the Metcalfs definitely greedy. Now the Metcalfs were definitely greedy. You're right, led astray by a race hustler. That's exactly what the Austin parents is definitely did it. Your watermelon Fallon, racist. The twin, racist. Documented, racist graffiti. You are so right. The Metcalf parents, they failed their sons. Jeff failed. Megan failed. They failed their sons. You're right. Racists. Racist hustlers. Watermelon Fallon. You're right. Katie, Matthew, wrong. God does that in the scriptures when a city is out of order and can't get it together, having sins reach the heavens. And just like the sins have reached the heavens, I cry. Our cry has reached heavens regarding this injustice and the state of America as a time like this. I told y'all weeks ago that it was something different in the air. And I said, Black America, there's something different in the air. And I said, if we felt it, I know they felt it. The other side is feeling it and they're panicking because they never felt this before. But the children of the righteous stand up. We're not standing for injustices no more. For a time like this, and in the future, the book stops here. The book stops here. If Pat Fallon has not written that hateful blog calling K.A. a killer, then asking to have the Republican female judge Angela Tucker to be unsealed. He is openly petty private investigate. Come on with it. Come on with it. And the FBI, he don't know that the FBI was in Collins County investigating the threats against Angela Tucker, which they also had to investigate what he said about her, which was like the dog whistle for all the racists to come out and go after that sister, that black judge. You're right, brother gone. Brother gone. Tony, I love it here. I always grab my pen and paper and be ready to snap pictures. That's what I do it for. Please snap all the pictures that you can. And thank you so much, sister. Thank you. Why are they targeted? Why they target Karmelo Anthony? Because he was protected special needs, because he protecting special needs students. They didn't like that and are new to school. I also heard that Karmelo Anthony, he did protect special needs students, and the Austin Metcalfs, they didn't like that because they wanted to bully those students. Jeff and Megan Metcalf, did you really raise sons that just didn't bully regular students? They bully special needs kids. Megan and Jeff, Austin has already been taken out here. Hunter, y'all lineage, I'm sorry. Y'all don't know about karma. If Hunter ever have kids, if that part is true about the story that Hunter and Austin used to bully special need kids, that is the demons and the devil and the scumbags that Pat Fallon was talking about instead of projecting it on Karmelo Anthony. Oh my gosh. Jeez. The handwriting is on the wall has immediate fulfilled for them. It's called abuse of power. No apologies needed. Tony, we are grown in the chat. Done heard words. Pat Fallon's son was accessory to manslaughter because he was supporting the Metcalfs there under the tent that day. Accessory to the crime. Commission of a felony. They are responsible for Austin blood. I just said that. Pat Fallon's son, along with everybody under that tent, especially if Pat Fallon's son, who was a quarterback, was throwing hands under that tent and somehow or another caused Austin to fall too. So many. Pat Fallon's son is about to get hit with charges too, especially once that crystal clear video. And y'all, once again, now that we know what we know, the reason why they grained out that video is to hide Pat Fallon's son from being under that tent. Forget about Kamelo, forget about Austin, forget about Hunter, even forget about Eddie. They grained that video not to protect Austin and Hunter for the truth coming out. They grained that video because of Patrick Edwards Fallon Jr. from being under that tent that day. So if Pat Fallon's son was innocent and docile and sitting down under that tent, it wouldn't have been a need. It wouldn't have been a need to even grain up that video. But this is why Pat Fallon was so unhinged, because they got to make it stick on Karmelo so nobody starts paying attention to his son that was under the tent that probably was also involved. Oh son, what have you done? We got to put it on the black kid. Oh son, what have you done? Pat Jr., you got to put it on the black kid. Oh son, Patrick Fallon. Oh, what did you do? You had a break. You mean to tell me you was following up the Metcalf twins? You know they don't have a future. Oh, son, what have you done? We got to put it on the black kid. We got to put it on the black kid. We got to put it on Karmelo Anthony. You got to put it on the black kid. Hey, FISD, FISD, you got to put it on the black kid. John Roach, God damn it, you got to put it on the black kid. Bill Whiskey, I know your history too. You better put it on a black kid. Not my son. Everybody screaming, not my son. The same way that Mr. Anthony said, not my son. Everybody is trying to take their son because it's about to come out. The truth about this case is about to come out. Everybody screaming, not my son. Just the way that, like Karmelo Anthony father said, not my son. Everybody's son is about to be held accountable for a time like this. Everybody is about to say, not my son. Pat Fallon, you're going to say, not my son. Jeff Metcalf, you already lost one. You're going to be saying, Hunter, not my son. Everybody will stand up and say, not my son. What you did to Karmelo Anthony, everybody will say, not my son. Not my son. I can't believe what Texas did to this young man. I can't believe what Texas did to this young man. His defense attorney has dropped the jewels. This thing better happen swift. Texas better fall on its knees quick. Everybody is screaming behind the scenes, not my son. And his father is saying, not my son. You're going to get a visit too, Eddie. And your daddy will say, not my son. Hey, how you doing, Miss Lady T? Even the grainy video, I just talked about the video. Even the grainy video disputes Pat Fallon's account of what happened. I just said that. And the devil has taken over Pat as well. Come on with it. All of the Neanderthal liars, come on with it. The devil are them, the liars and truth, and none of them. Friends of theirs, he questioned witnesses. Oh, was so deep. What? You're right about that. So, Pat Fallon, you as Congressman, what are you doing talking to witnesses? Once again, that's a strong indicator that your son was a part of this, because why do you care what the witness is saying, and why do you care about their accounts? Because it was your son. Your son is part of this too. Pat Fallon, I'm finna update this title and thumbnail. Pat Fallon's son, indicated by his father. Indicated by his father. Let's see what traction we get in the next 24 hours. Come on with it. He just renting and projecting like they always do. Come on with it. Okay, Mr. Bright Tongue, come on. I'm sick of these dirty buzzers lying just to make damn those liars and the children inherit the same degeneracy. Come on with it. Come on with it. He is just ranting and projecting like they always do. Partial of transcripts. That's what it. Come on with it. That's stupid. Witnesses are heavily coerced and to testify the way they want to, and eyewitnesses misidentification is the leading cause of wrongfully convictions. Okay, thank you. Yes. Oh, that's Miss Free Marcelo Jackson. It's been some investors that sent me something behind the scenes to my Gmail. I haven't forgot you. I just hadn't had a chance to open up the emails and respond, but I got your emails, okay? Pat Fallon is a liar, knowing them, and I bet his son is a bully too. I just wrote down his son, Patrick Edwards Fallon Jr. Not my son. Your son will be questioned. Let that crystal clear video get out. Pat Fallon. The same words you used on Karmelo Anthony, you're going to be saying, not my son. I'm going to go down your son's max prep stats. I need to see who you're protecting, because if he got some awesome stats, oh, this is going to make sense on why Pat Fallon abused his office, his role, his title, his authority to protect his son. Oh, we finna put this together. Unseat the feeling for failure to represent all people fairly. Come on with it. So what took over those twins when they was bullying the whole school? Parents have moved cost of them facts. They're demons and devils. Rewind. Rewind. He said Austin did it. What you said, 420? He rewind it. He said Hunter did it to Austin. Hold one. Let's see this right here. Hold on.
You've been
friends with the Metcalf family for some time. Your kids attended high school together. This is tough loss here. How do you reflect on it now?
Well, it was senseless, Bill. It was something that it was just Austin Metcalf was a great young man. His twin brother Hunter, they were a pair. They were the inside linebackers for my son's high school football team. And this is just, I didn't believe it when I heard it a year and change ago, and I still can't believe it now. And Megan Metcalf has to deal with the loss of her son for the rest of her life.
Here are some of the impact statements. I'll read them that occurred in court yesterday. No cameras in the courtroom, just so our viewers are aware. This is the twin brother of Austin, Hunter Metcalf. I want you to realize how much pain you caused me and my family. You let the devil take over you in the moment. His mom said, you may have been sentenced to 35 years behind bars. You should feel lucky. I've been sentenced to a lifetime without my son. His dad said, you can't even look me in the eye, but you can stab my son in the bleeding heart. What is your understanding as to what the beef was between these two guys?
It was so some of the witnesses, Bill, are very dear friends of ours as well. So as soon as it happened, I was talking to some of the eyewitnesses that now, testified in the trial, and they were kind of would be described as star witnesses. A killer came under a tent of a different high school. He wasn't supposed to be there, and he was menacing. He was looking and trying to pick a fight. That's what all the witnesses said, black and white witnesses. And I asked several of them, I said, do you think he was just looking for trouble from anyone? And that was the response. Yeah, anyone that approached him was going to get the business end of that knife that he carried to a track meet. And to sit there and say that he was in fear of his life, we looked it up. You know how many times somebody was severely beaten or harmed or killed at a track meet anywhere in Texas? We can't find an instance. So it was an absolute, it was ludicrous to claim that. And like Hunter said, the devil took him over and he decided to take a life.
Really feel badly for that family. Just two more questions on this. Do you know,
Hold on, is that? And he decided to take a life. Hannah, is that what you was talking about? 420. Hold on. Is that what you were talking about? Hold on.
More questions on this. Do you know? Did these two teenagers have a hit?
Said the devil took him over and he decided to take a life.
Really feel
like an instance. So it was an absolute, it was ludicrous to claim that. And like Hunter said, the devil took him over and he decided to take a life.
Really feel
like an instance. So it was an absolute, it was ludicrous to claim that. And like Hunter said, the devil took him over and he decided to claim that. And like Hunter said, the devil took him over and he decided to take a life. And like Hunter said, the devil took him over and he decided to take a life.
Really feel.
I see what you said, 420. Rewind it. He said Hunter did it to Austin. Hunter said the devil took him over and he decided to take a life. But he was trying to take Karmelo Anthony's life and Hunter struck his brother, y'all. It's going back again to Hunter struck his brother. Hunter said the devil took him over and he decided to take a life. Thank you for that, 420. Thank you for 420. You got some ears. That's okay, sis. Hunter said the devil took him over, so he decided to take a life. I told you what Pat Fallon was projecting on Karmelo Anthony. He actually was saying it about the twins, but they had to reduce this. Listen, to everybody that followed me and found me when I was talking about Shedeur Sanders, I'm still talking about Shedeur Sanders. When I discovered last year they switched Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders' characteristics, did you ever see that we was just going through a dry run for a case like this where they'll switch Karmelo Anthony characteristics with the Metcalf twins characteristics? Boy, it's going to be like the day of Noah. The flood's going to come, and before you know, flat line sound. It's a shame that people just lie like that. Come on, another Trump idiot. Bonnie, it passed down from one generation to the other, even in the fourth generation. Karmelo Anthony should sue. Yes, defamation of character. Justine, just like Karmelo Anthony, going to sue the Metcalf family, just like Karmelo Anthony is going to sue Collins County Just like Karmelo Anthony is going to sue the state of Texas, Texas AG Ken Paxton for sealing and suppressing that videotape. Just like that, he's going to sue. He can sue. Matter of fact, the U.S. Congress, because the U.S. Congress, Pat Fallon's represents Congress. Oh my gosh, y'all. When I said that Karmelo Anthony is going to have laws in his name and change so many laws, this is what we're talking about. Karmelo Anthony, young man, while you sitting in Wheless unit, just be comforted by God. Just be comforted, young man. I understand that you're going through some trying times right now, but trust me, God got you. God got you. God got you. Woo. Did he say Hunter said he was a demon? Come on. All those witnesses need to be locked up. So that means that Pat Fallon, out of his own mouth, he just didn't say that he was friends with Jeff Metcalf. He also said, Pat Fallon, he also said that he was friends with a lot of the witnesses. Oh, Pat Fallon, just like Jeff Metcalf, keep on talking. Keep on talking. Pat Fallon, keep on talking. And I'm still going to look up your son. I'm looking up your son. I'm looking up your son, Pat Fallon. All of those witnesses, yes. Racism is usually the consideration in the court. Facts. That's why if you're black and you commit a crime, 7.5% more times worse as the white community in terms of sentencing and guilty verdicts, 7.5 higher. Yeah, I was looking for it on, but couldn't put my hands on it. Listen to all of the buzzwords about Kamelo killing, demon, thug, criminal, looking to kill somebody. Right, Bunny. Projecting on Karmelo Anthony. Instead of talking about the twins. Parents who continue the racist trend with their children will be required to answer to the God they have victimized and their children. Where was Austin's funeral? He did not tell not one truth, not one, and just lies with a straight face, just like the devil. White people are diabolical and delusional. Let's see here. He needs to mind the business that pays him. Pat Fallon, he can't. Because guess what? His son was under the tent. His son was under the tent. That's why he's minding this business that pays him, because his son, Patrick Edward Fallon Jr., was under the tent. And if he had anything to do with Austin's demise, he's paying the business. He's minding the business that pays him. I'm going to go over those stats. And if that young man got an arm, he's definitely minding the business that pays him, because he's going to one day have to grab his son and say, not my son. Oh, we coming. Thank you, Pat Fallon. Thank you for misusing your office authority and role. They're going to say a whole lot of and talk real big, but in the end, God's going to have the last word and make all of them be liars. Ha, ha, ha. Already. With Mike Howard's affidavit, what? That Mike Howard affidavit alone has called Pat Fallon a liar, and Pat Fallon don't even know that. Fox News always sticking their feet in their own mouth. Now. Let Fox News continue to bring these people on there, and they think we're not paying attention. Fox News, I promise you, keep bringing them on here. Let them talk. Let them talk. Pat Fallon, on the day of the verdict, you said so much. And you was unhinged. Thank you for letting us know that you would feel something, and that's your son. That's your son for being behind bars, Pat Fallon. They will tell you before the trial they have a very small chance to win when the defendant is black. Let's see. Second perception for a bald-faced liar, and the truth ain't in you, Fallon. Looking like Bugs Bunny by the mouth. Y'all, I be trying to stay so serious. I be trying to stay so Listen, Patrick. No, Patrice. Hey. For everybody in this room. No. We need to start changing our mindset. about Fox News. Let them continue to do what they do. We just need to change how we hear it. Because let them talk. Let them talk. Because they're telling things over there. And see, they're comfortable with saying things over there because they said black people ain't watching Fox News. They're telling on themselves. Let them keep talking. If you don't listen, I'm definitely going to listen. Because if they talking like this over there at Fox News, oh, I'm going to start dialing in and sitting in the corner with my vest, my notes and my drink, and just, okay, you said this. Okay, gotcha. We still got to go over Metcalf on what everything that he said on Fox and Nancy Grace, because it's time to stop. Now that we know that the fix was in, and now everybody is knowing Jeff Metcalf, they telling it all. Oh, I need now to go see what Jeff Metcalf said on Fox News and Nancy Grace, because now knowing what we knowing, we can even look at his own interviews in a different way and said, oh, Jeff, you shouldn't have said that. Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to Fox. I'm definitely finna go to Fox. I'm going to Fox. That pod Tony, I'm finna go to Fox. I'm finna go to Fox. They talking over there. Metcalf bullies raised by a racist thug bully Jeff Metcalf. Yep, everything is getting ready to fade to the black. And the credits gonna roll. Come on with it. You've been cooking tonight. Your comments been on time every time. I don't know who you are, but your darn, listen, this right here happened over an hour ago, and your chats have fallen at the right time in the middle of reading these chats. Satan is the father of liars, so he has children too. Facts. Texas, get that stank. Texas, get that stank out of Texas Senate. Nothing wrong with caring for friends, but the public corrupt. Karmelo integrity and right to self-defense, unforgettable. Stop paying his salary taxes. Come on with it. Watch him say he was taken out of context. That's a good one. They always fall back on that one. Always fall back on that one. Amen to that. All the evil people that did this to Karmelo will have their asses in jail. He didn't understand boundaries. He didn't care because of his privilege. They will pay. Come on with it. Come on with it. Karmelo said alone, come on, as long as you don't touch me, we good. Come on with it. Let's see. He was an epileptic and had to protect himself even more. My sister is elected. That changes everything. And as you see in Mike Howard's affidavit, Exhibit 10, the gentleman's agreement said that no one can be brought in to even discuss that regarding Karmelo's medical health situation. They said, Epileptic expert, no. And you see Mike Howard didn't even bring him in. Oh yeah. And they knew that. They knew this. Free Marcelo Jackson. They knew this. That's why they didn't want those experts in there. Megan knows her and Metcalf raised 2 demon seeds. God dang. The words is it's harvest time. They sowed the wind. Now they go to world. Preach, Tony. Come on with it. Facts. Poor parenting has consequences. Megan Metcalf. Yes, you know all God says in his word about he's going to handle the wicked. Come on with it. Provocation is when one is ignoring warnings, and to provoke is to push past boundaries. These are on opposite spectrums. God darn it, boy, my besters. Boy, my besters, y'all are showing out tonight with the intelligence. Come on with it. Come on with it. Bless the Chosen has a video where it can be seen where Eddie stuck Austin. Eddie. It's really where it can be seen. He walks you through it. It's over and over the new trial. I gotta be fair. So much has Katie. Yes, thank you for bringing him or her back up. I suppose they went over that video weeks ago. I'm gonna travel tomorrow, but as long as I'm sitting down, I will definitely go look for that video. Thank you for bringing him back up, Katie. Thank you for bringing him and her up. So if it wasn't Hunter that landed the blow, Eddie landed the blow. Eddie had blood on him, just like Hunter had blood on him. Somebody that landed the blow out of them two. Or it could have been Pat Fallon's son. Because the way that he went unhinged. Let's see here. Exactly. Bunny, and they fixed their mouth to talk about black people parenting. He sure did. Let's see here. And Bully Austin is why he's not here That's what he got to keep. Okay, damn hands to himself. Facts. Hunter is complicit in his brother's demise. Psalms 2:4 says, God sit in heavens and let. I'm gonna have to check that verse. I gotta check that verse. I gotta check that verse out. But you know what happened with David and Goliath? Gone. Yes. Yes. Hunter is a coward. He wanted to be Austin anyway. Ooh. Ooh. He didn't tell his mother exactly what happened. Megan said out of her own mouth, she really don't know what happened to Ted after even sitting after the trial. Megan had the nerve to say she don't know what happened under the tent. Lord have mercy. I didn't even think she. I feel at least one person should have seen Karmelo poke Austin. Nobody, out of all the witnesses, nobody, and even Hunter said he didn't see who did the stabbing, and he was under the tent. See what I'm saying? Even Hunter said he didn't see who did the poking, but he know Karmelo Anthony did it. Wow, blaming on the black kid. Kamelo was already gone and Austin was stabbed, blaming on the black kid. Pat Fallon, blaming on the black kid. John Roach, blaming on the black kid. The police department, frisk, prosecution, even used his defense attorney, blaming on the black kid. But the prosecution knew that it was Austin Metcalf who was the primary aggressor, blaming on the black kid. Then the others all stood in that court and tried to bully Karmelo against demons. There allegedly was 2 injury wounds, chest and stomach, and I believe Austin did jab his brother if KA had a clean right. Hit him in the chest, hit him. Sue his behind for slander, live witnesses, but nobody's confronting the 2, and they wouldn't even bring the autopsy to trial. Is because they know something is in that autopsy that would mess up this whole entire narrative. Pat Fallon, was your son involved? Because you were on Hinge last year and you was unhinged the date of the guilty verdict. Was your son involved? Are you protecting your son, Pat Fallon? That's okay. I'm going to go over the stats. Now, if your son got bad stats, you was just trying to protect your son as a father. But you told on yourself, you're telling on yourself. But if your son got them stats, Pat Fallon, Pat Fallon. That's what I've been saying from day one. Hunter did it. Austin was the dad's father. The father didn't like Hunter. He reminded him of his mother. Ooh, he was abusive to the mother. Look at the divorce records. It's sealed. The divorce records are sealed now. They did, and the court held. What did he say about Kamelo? What he said about Kamelo is directed to the twins. Same thought, Tony. Facts. Pat Fallon should have been taken to court and sued for defamation. Kamelo wasn't restricted from attendance to the meet. You know he had to sell it. On Fox News. He couldn't say nothing lighter than that. You are the U.S. Congressman. And see, that's another issue. Why would you even go on Fox News as a U.S. Congressman? Now you have implicated your son in this matter, Pat Fallon, but thank you for doing what you're doing. Now we know it's time to look a little bit deeper under that tent. Trust me, that's why they grained out that tent. They didn't want Pat Fallon's son to be shown in any connected to anything under that tent. Yeah, we didn't even know his son was under the tent until Pat Fallon started acting a little different. We know he didn't do all this for no drunk, racist, wife beater, domestic violence, arrestee, had some other charges on him too. I know Pat Fallon didn't go do all this for no Jeff Metcalf. No, Pat Fallon did this to protect his son. I wonder why. The public appearance was, oh gosh, I lost it. Hey, Lady Love, you would make a great DJ. Everybody say that. Yes, Tony, I believe that before Hunter came over and under. Hold on. Hey, Tony. Yes, Tony. I say that before Hunter came over and under stabbing Austin near abdominal, hitting ventricle of the lower heart, under and over a zigzag wound, like M.E. stated. See, I didn't get the M.E. testimony. I need to get the M.E. testimony. I need to find out that testimony so I can listen to what she's saying. If y'all come across that video, please email me the link to that video. I need to hear what the ME stated about the wound. Somebody heard the paramedics say that he was working on Austin's. Now I can see where the blood come from. If that's true, I can see where the blood come from. Hunter is the devil. Their school's been in every track meet all together. They seem to know each other. Now, yeah. That's why he lied. Yeah. That's why he lied. Come on with it. They do that in court too. They ask questions twice when they believe the person is lying. His lawyers need to get him on the stand since he claimed he spoke to witness. I just said that. Why is a U.S. congressman, U.S. representative talking to witnesses in a local criminal case? Why? We already went over the roles of what a U.S. congressman is supposed to do. I beg the question, what is a U.S. representative talking to witnesses in a local criminal case? They want to know, did you see my son? Where was my son? Oh, you know my son did it. Now, you know I'm a U.S. representative. Anything you and your family need, I got you. But my son cannot be even mentioned in this. My son, y'all, what if John Roach was spending those 8 months, not really to protect the Metcalf twins, but to protect the U.S. representative son from being under that tent? Oh my gosh. This has opened up so many doors. Claim he spoke to witnesses so he has evidence. The only thing premeditated was the yes. Pat Fallon said they didn't know each other, right? Did you hear him? Yes, I did. The devil and a demon male that was in court said it was the abdominal. They didn't mention the heart. He also stated that Kamelo was not sitting down according to the video. Y'all, this is all planned. We need to see the video. That's what he said. Exactly. Oh, it's going down in the chats tonight. Exactly. They were familiar by the way of the school competition. Right. He's lying. They did know each other. Great point on the premeditation charge. Tony, what's up, Danny? Thank you so much. They are confusing the incident having racism and the trial having racism. Two different things. Thank you so much. We all knew what you meant in that demonstration regarding the people handing from the left. Yes. How they say take one to How they say take one to believe you know one this to all who call Karmelo a demon, the devil. Okay, let's see here. They all need to repent because the Most High God is on the way to get all the jokers out of here. Karmelo is coming home and will be paid. Come on with it. They have no rap sheet of Kamelo, so they're just making stuff up. Facts. The twins know the known bullets. Facts. Even the incident wasn't done based off of racism. Once it goes to trial, that's when they apply the filter of racism. That's exactly right. I don't think Kamelo had the knife at all. I don't either. Preach, Tony. Yes, those dehumanize them on lookers. Just nods and agree. Free Kamelo. He's been at every track meet against the school. Right. Yeah, right. But the day he decided to bring the knife, facts. All of a sudden he decided to bring the knife. Y'all, what did show in his book bag, he had snacks, he had word scrabbler, he had he had word scrabblers, I think for Scooby-Doo. It was like he had snacks in his book bag. He had word scrabblers sheets in his book bag. I mean, oh my gosh. They got innocent blood on their hand, y'all. Pat Fallon sound hyper-inflammatory. That man has a leaky emotional... Let it be. Pat Fallon, please continue to be who you are. Pat Fallon, continue to do what you do on social media. Please, please. You already gave us a big piece of the pie that we was missing. Pat Fallon, thank you so much. No. Let him keep talking. Please go back on Fox News. Please go back on Fox News. Please. Jeff Metcalf, you too. Megan, you too. Hunter, you too. John Roach, you too. John Roach ain't saying no more. John Roach about to get recused. John Roach, you want to be a celebrity, right? Go to Fox News. I want to see a second interview. I don't believe he had a knife at all. No. What's up, Queen? What's up, Queen? See, he didn't. He's guilty of fighting, but not the knife. Come on with it. He was protecting himself. I don't believe he had one either. I was innocent. Oh, it was a troll in here. Oh, it was a troll. His son was part of it, protecting his kid. Protecting his kid, not my son. He's grown. He's going hard on Kamelo. Jacob and Esau, the twin. Boom. Jacob and Esau, the twins who tried to get out first. They were fighting to get out first. Yes, they was. Yes, they was. Yes, they was. Thank you for that reminder. They were fighting to get out of the womb first. The truth about to be loud. He's covering for his own kids. Come on with it. He is the father of two sons. Definitely personal. He needs to be voted out. Yes, because the son was there. Come on with it. 1 meal every day, free Karmelo. This is day number 37. The son knows what happens. Come on with it. Now, I'm thinking if the son knows what happened, okay, Pat Fallon, your son know what happened. But it got to be deeper than that, Pat Fallon. The way that you was going crazy on Karmelo, it got to be something deeper than, oh, yeah, my son witnessed this and my son know what happened. No. They should remove him from office. Yep. Just abusing his position, he thinks he's above the law. It is true that Austin said, better not be no monkey at the track. It was so stated. I don't know nothing about that. They all think they above the law. Vote them out, Texas. Come on, Texas. You remember when Eddie Power was changing his clothes? I think he had something to. Yep, I remember that. Yes, I don't watch alike. Listen. If they putting it down over here and dropping down, I gotta turn it on. I gotta turn it on because they be saying some things, talking in code, dog whistling and everything. But you know what? They ain't said nothing about Karmelo Anthony appeal packet. Fox News. Ain't said nothing about Karmelo Anthony bombshell appeal packet. We wonder why. They were still fighting when Kamelo took off running. Eddie Scripps, such an idiot. Yes, since you want to be the spokesman for the Roach team, what done happened in here? Come on to the comment, Mr. Billy Bad. But I'm Mr. Troll. Oh, they'll hear the troll. Oh, I had trolls tonight. I know it was quiet in here. Thank you, Mods. Thank you. For real. Hold on. Okay, it's about to be 11 o'clock on the East Coast. Already after 11 o'clock. I don't want to keep y'all up. Why? They all know. What they all know if Kamelo had the also supposed to throw it in the backpack too, had the knife. Billy Bad, but where are you? Oh, we had somebody in the room. Thank you, Mods. They only show a replica in court. They showed a replica in court, and as you see in the affidavit right here, it was said that the weapon under the first orange knife, that the knife would not be introduced. You mean to tell me that the prosecutor did not want the knife introduced? There's a reason why. Fallon needs to be stopped. He must be removed from the office. He's way out of line. I hope you never had interest in investigating my background. Daddy. Listen. So what I'm gonna do, Vestals, I know it's late, and it's already been 2 hours and 30 minutes. So what I'm gonna do, I can't read all of them, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click. Okay, I'm gonna click, because I want you to get your. I want to show you some love. I'm just gonna click. I'm gonna click. Thank you. They all would have seen the knife before the fight if Austin yes, and thank you for the 499. Thank you so much for the 499. They all would have seen the knife before the fight if Austin. Thank you so much. Teresa, I'm going to get to your comments, sweetie. I'm going to get to your comments. But thank you for the 499. But thank you. Let's keep going. The actual tool wouldn't have been the equivalent of the one that actually caused the wound to the heart. It's a replica of the Metcalf knife. It got an M on it. So either it's Memorial or the Metcalf twins knife. Once appeal is granted, they can appeal bond. I did hear it right. Tony Pat Fallon nutted up. Yeah. Damn, I used the word, that's my slang, yeah. Why did Pat Fallon seal? Because Pat Fallon, if he didn't seal that autopsy, that means people would have got a hold of it, saw multiple wounds, or saw the primary cause of death, and it would have bust the case wide open. And then we was like, hold on. You mean to tell me somebody else injured? Nah. What? It would have blew the whole. Nah. It would have killed it. Nah. Pat Fallon, he couldn't let that get out. And now you telling me this? Yeah, his son is definitely involved. I believe Fox have taken the video down. He sure was asking a lot of questions. Well, I got a clip. I gotta go find it too. Cause I hate Fox News. Never watch it. Listen, if they go over there talking, what's up, Wanda? If they go over there talking, I got to. I can't read them all, but I'm definitely gonna put them on the clip. And then when I replay it to myself while I clean up the video, I'm definitely gonna take notes for everybody. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. $1 million call him. Yes. My post got an article up about it's crazy how these devils lied on Melo picture of his hands without any blood, but the article said otherwise. Hey, how you doing, soldier for Christ? We need to Psalms 35, guys. Richard Green. Okay, make a note. Yes, 199. I'm gonna say 144. Hey, Tony, I can't wait to hear Karmelo's story. His story, free Karmelo. Come on with it. I read it. Let's see here. Come on. It is also rumored that Eddie and Austin had boy crushes on each other. I heard that too. Hey, what's going on today? Tony, who does the choosing of the new judge for the new? I'm not sure, but whoever did it. Oh, this right here. This guy right here. This guy right here. His name is Judge. Now, who gave him the authority? I don't know, but this is Judge Ray Wheless. He said effective immediately that the Honorable Sid L. Harle is going to be the presiding judge to review the motion to recuse Honorable Judge Roach from the Karmelo Anthony new trial. Hey, Virgo, thank you so much. Once again, you executed the assignment. Keep it coming, sis. Tune it in every chance I get from North Carolina. God bless you in the chat. He shall be free. Innocent of charge. Thank you so much for everybody for the love. Thank you so much, Virgo. And I did not look over you. If I did, like I said, blame my heart. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love. Water means judgment. What you think about the new judge? Hey, I read some awesome things. It's too late. I don't want to keep y'all on here too long, but I'm gonna bring that up Saturday. I'm gonna put that on my lineup on Saturday. I heard somebody gave an awesome write-up on the new judge. Kamelo will sue Frisco Independent School System, Police Department, Collins County District Attorney Pat Fallon, and don't forget Texas AG Ken Paxton. Don't you let him off. They would find a way to avoid charge. And Shador Sanders said, commission of a felony. Okay, bad. Come on, Shador. How can a 2.5? That's what I'm saying. And whatever knife it was 3 inches long. If Karmelo Anthony really wanted to kill Austin, wouldn't he plunge the knife all the way in? The knife only went in 2 inches. 2 inches. And the knife was 3 inches. Karmelo, really, if you wanted to murder, you're the wrong person if this was something you wanted to do. But, they crazy. 2 inches. 2 inches. Man, get out of here. Yep, Hunter and them was supposed to be in charge with Austin's murder to be walked up. Come on with it. Come on. Pat Fallon unsealed the autopsy. Pat Fallon. And I think Dwayne that was on Lakeisha. Dwayne is suing Texas or Texas AG Ken Paxton, or could be Patrick Fallon now, to release the video and the autopsy. Let's see here. Kamelo murder. Karmelo Anthony. Self-defense, wrongfully convicted. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all want to come over here and get energy. Judge Roach need to step down. Like Judge Roach got more things to worry about. Yes, Tony Pat Fallon trying to stats record. Why did he say one of the boys that he lying? Ken Paxton unsealed the original. Yes. Woo. Sweetie, I can't understand that language. Kamelo said, touch me, and said that he touched me, Dolly, because Kamelo thought at that time they was coming to him about the fight under the tent. Y'all can listen, it's too late. This is day 37. I'm not spinning the block about this stupid other stuff now. We ain't going, but I don't chase rabbits, and I'm not going in circles. We already dismissed all of that stuff. So go somewhere else with that. Go somewhere. I ain't playing them games now. Come on now. With this is day 37. You're going back to day 1. We don't got time for that over here. We're standing up for justice. Go find somewhere else to play with those games. You're on the wrong channel. What can you say, Tony? No one off limits if they can talk lies about us and Melo a part of us. Dog hits would holler. Yes. Money your proof, man. Them people crazy. Them people crazy. Bell Chesedek. I'm gonna get it. Bell should. I thought it was a different name. And Pat Fallon was also involved in a $2 million. Yes, he was. And he got Bill Whiskey, the Most High knows what you did. I'm praying he opens the can of Akrak. King Nebuchadnezzar. That's the one. King Nebuchadnezzar. That's it. King Nebuchadnezzar. Kamelo was focused on, he was the one, Austin, who grabbed his body to force him off the seat. The video showed, listen, darling, you probably gone already by now. Let me go ahead. Oh, the trolls up in here. Let me kick it. You all need to wake up. Darling, this is one thing I agree with. We are definitely awake now. Darling, we are definitely awake now. This is day 37, and we're rolling hard like it was day number 2 or 3. We have woken up, darling. That's why y'all are mad. We are definitely awake now. So keep going. Let me get through these comments. Let's keep going to these comments. Good over evil. Come on with it. Let's see here. Yes, Lord. It's okay. Let them breathe. They crazy. I'm skipping over them. My mods probably can't see them. That's probably why they in here. Let's see here. Come on. They said the troll of truth. Trolls equal truth. Them people crazy. I told you, didn't I just say these people are losing their minds over here? Didn't I say if we know to feel the difference, they feel the difference too? These people crazy. Cain and Abel, Esau and Jacob. Oh gosh. Fetus and placenta, Hunter and house. Let me keep going. Y'all got some. Oh Lord, I gotta do them. I want to put them on the screen so when I come back, I can read them, and I want to talk about them. So I'm putting them on the screen because I will not have time to read them. Y'all, anytime them jokers come in the room, you just look over them. Just look over. What's up, Pink Blue 99? Come on with it. A hot hit dog holler. Come on with it. Hold on. Ghost. Because I'm tired of putting your stuff up here. You brought no NA in your DNA, no knife, no police interview. Use a redacted video using a gentleman's agreement to prevent him from testifying in court. Prove he did was not self-defense. I got what you were saying, who? Come on with exposing them all tonight. I pray the Most High free every single person wrongfully convicted. Yes, ignorance is bliss. Go away. You don't belong here. You should relax. No people crazy. Hey, good night. Oh man, I wish I could. I hope. I'm trying to get through them real quick. So I know y'all gotta go to bed. And I got a plane in the morning. Let's see here. Hey, how you doing? Glenda? How you doing? Tony, you are funny when you read. You know you can't. Let's see here. Man cannot. Oh man. Ooh. Exactly. Sit on Fox News like Dolly is sitting in our chat. Like Dolly sitting in our chat. Fox News is like Gideon went into the camp of the enemy and spied on them when they were unaware. You got it. Fox News is like Gideon went into the camp of the enemy and spied on them when they were unaware. I'm going to Fox News. If they're going to put it down like over there at Fox, I'm going to be right there in the darkness, listening and taking notes. If they going to do it like that. If they were going to do it like that. Hey, thank you, Dan Danny, for being a member for 1 month. Come on with it. One says, I'm tired. Come on with it, Pat. Come on. I never want to leave the chat. Y'all, come on with it. I'm almost catching up. Girl, Tony, you really deliver, son, or not my son. Oh, man. Hey, listen. Oh, my gosh. I give honor to God. I really give honor to God. I really do. I don't even know. This stuff just download and I just speak like a vessel. Not my son. Everybody finna scream like my son, not like my son. Everything that Mr. Anthony was feeling regarding his son Karmelo, everybody. Metcalf already felt that he got one more son who will probably be going to jail for his brother's murder. You got that son. And then you got, what's up, Mita? And then you got Pat Fallon's son. Not my son. Everybody on fire. Not my son. Everybody finna get it. Everybody finna get it. Listen. Everybody finna get it. The scripture, Leviticus 10, 1 and 2 and 3. God killed Aaron's 2 sons. Ooh. There's no telling what Hannah is going through behind the scenes. And it's day 37. Let me tell you one thing. Just because I said Karmelo Anthony is day number 37 behind bars, look, you got John Roach. He's dealing with his 37 days too. You got the prosecutor. They're dealing with their 37 days too. You got the Metcalf family. You got Jeff. He's dealing with his own 37 days in a different way. You got Megan. She's dealing with what she did and said in 37 days later. Then you got Hunter. Who was part of the confrontation. He's dealing with all of this in 37 days. Listen, just because they're not behind bars, physical bars, we don't know what's going on in their head for 37 days. So every time we mention a day for Karmelo, it's also a day for Pat Fallon and his son, Hunter, Jeff, Megan, Texas AG Ken Paxton, they're counting down the days. Just like Karmelo Anthony is counting down the days of his release, everybody else I named, even the invisible ones we don't see behind the scenes, they're counting down the days when the full truth will be exposed and they will be on the run. So just like Karmelo Anthony is going through those trying 37 days, everybody I just named is going through their own trials and tribulations for the whole entire 37 days, including Pat Fallon. Not my son, not my son. Oh gosh, not my son, not my son. Pat Fallon is still tossing and turning. I'm a U.S. Senator, not my son. I'm a U.S. Representative, not my son. Put it on the black kid. Y'all got to make this stick. Not my son. He going crazy too. That's why he was unhinged. That's why Pat Fallon was unhinged. Not my son. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I saw a picture today on the internet that Hunter is dating Tony. That came out 2 weeks ago, Tony. That came out. That's the reason. This is the reason why the video is grainy. Hunter Bennett, since the prom, and that was in April or May. Let's see here. Let me get it. They took the whole school year. Come on with it. I believe Jacob and Esau represented the seed of the righteous and the seed of the wicked. Where is Jeff now? You haven't heard him since the affidavit. I told you. He got quiet. Oh my gosh. Jeff is drinking himself underneath the house. You mean to tell me, God, you mean to tell me I got to eat every word that I said by Carmelo? Oh yeah, it's going to be worse than that, Jeff. It's going to be worse than that. A whole year they added the video footage. You know why I think so? You know why I think it took so long? Because you probably actually had people behind the scenes saying, what? I'm not doing this. You want me to do what? Do you know how many people probably walked away from Collins County or relocated because they was asked to do something unethical in this case? So Judge Roach and the prosecution team, they had to keep finding somebody, looking for this. Hey, can you do this on the side? No. What? Then they had to go find somebody else. Hey, you think you're willing to do this? No. It took them 8 months to actually find a team of wicked people to do exactly what they did to that videotape and let's say all the other evidence. That's why it took 8 months. A lot of people there's a lot of people, white, black, Asian, all the races, they're not putting up for this. They don't want to put their name on this right here. This is why I think it also took John Roach and the prosecution and the state 8 months to find people, a team of people to do this. Shh, in a code of silence also. You can't publicize this. That means they was, hey, I think I know somebody, or hey, do you know somebody that may be willing to do this? And even them people said, no, what? I'm not getting involved in that, y'all. In 8 months. God raised up one, put down another. Come on with it. Come on. What you said, that's right. Did anybody find out what happened to Karmelo phone broken up? We Nubian people need our own social media platform by us for us. Trust me, black people are working on that behind the scenes. Trust me, we're working on that behind the scenes. They keep saying Kamelo on the tune. They never, nope. I don't believe it either. I don't believe it because why would they not bring it into court? Why would they not bring it into court? The suspect within it's still in the autopsy. Do people really? They don't think people like Dolly and all the other trolls, they don't care. Put it on the black kid. They don't care nothing about that. They don't care nothing. Wound, second cause of death. You got it. Yes. Free Karmelo. Come on with it. Judge Roach better. You go again. Watch out for the black flag. Roach Hotel. The judge took him out here. Right, pink, blue. Right. Second don't mean thank you. I already said that. They're going to be big mad when Karmelo walk out of the prison. And let them try it. Ain't that crazy out there? Come on. Dolly banned. I been there in Dolly. Still in that autopsy is suspicion within itself. I never heard of such people. Right. He won't release the case files. They got him locked up. Listen. How the judge does not own the case file. He got him locked up in his office, y'all. What's that telling you and Eddie? Because he's going to match up with the affidavit. Eddie was tugging on Melo's hood in Melo's. Okay, I'm about to do that. Dolly having flashback. Dolly is crazy. The Bible says they are many gods. So which God are you referring to, Satan? Come on with it. So they've been cutting up like that in here. Oh my gosh, they've been cutting up in here. That's right, coming from all of them. And God saying, of Kamelo, not my son. Ooh. Yeah. You came back with that one. God. Oh. And God is saying of Kamelo, not my. Oh. Oh. Oh, it was some power behind that one. Oh my gosh. It was power behind that one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that one got me shaking a little bit. Ooh. Yeah. Whoa. Thank you so much, Virgo. You see, we're gonna be coming behind the scene. Oh God, I'm still trying to shake off that one. Good gracious. God said, not my son. Oh my God. I feel that one in my stomach. Ooh, no weapon, no verdict, no conviction. Ooh. Okay, the judge is sleeping with the case under his pillow. Okay, y'all, I got through the comments. I clicked on all the comments minus the trolls, but I gotta leave on this one right here. Thank you so much, Virgo. Thank you so much, Virgo. Trust me, behind the scenes we get on a whole nother level. But I gotta leave on this. Ooh. And God is also saying, of Kamelo, not my son. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh my God, you did that. Whoa. And God is saying of Kamelo, not my son. Oh my God. Viewers, investors, it's been 3 hours. Oh my gosh. Please hit the like button. Please. Oh my gosh. Please come after this video and just put down at least not my son. And we know what it is. Please like the video, and everybody come out of the video and said, not my son. God said, not my son. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. My Lord Jesus, my leader. Not my son. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, Vestas. Thank you so much. Oh my God. What's up, cutie pie? Oh my God. Woo. Not my son. Yeah, Vestas, I need to hold this one. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of the Vestas. Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 99s. Just thank you to everybody. Ooh, that one still is in my stomach. God is saying of Kamelo, not my son. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I can't even look in the camera right now. That one hit. So Vestas, until next time, make sure you get your notes, your drink, and your vest. Because we stay vested up over here 365 degrees. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. And Tony Talks vested up, compelling sports edge. That did something to me. All right, Vestas. Thank you. Not my son. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Vestas.